Make sure the light's on.
You can't tell? You can't tell?
Yeah, but
put your hand there? What the hell is wrong with you?
Make sure. So reflects, see? See how bright it is?
All right. Old friend of the show's here.
You want to turn that thing off?
Old friend of the show is here. Lewis Black. You know who he is?
I know who Lewis Black is.
Sure?
Yeah. Lewis, good morning.
Good morning.
How you doing today, man?
I'm good. I'm getting as good as I'm going to be at this time.
Why is that? It's a little early for you?
It's funny at 8:30. I mean, you got to learn how to do that. I'm up late. That's the insane thing about it. You do shows. The shows you do are late. And then they go, and now get up and be funny early.
Or is it kind of like a band playing early, like a singer, like it's kind of hard first thing in the morning?
I don't know why the fuck they do that. They're insane. I don't know. I mean, how you get up and sing at that time is completely crazy.
Lewis Black is here. He just had a comedy special on Comedy Central. Just aired, but I guess they're selling it on DVD. So he's promoting that. Funny man. He's been around a long time. He knows what's going on. Yeah. You don't care about music, do you?
I like music.
You do?
Yeah.
What do you listen to?
I listen to all of the musicals, South Pacific.
Show tunes, as you think.
Show tunes was my life.
And you're a straight man yet.
I was in, when I came in this morning, you were talking about, I can't believe you watched the Tonys.
Well, I watched about an hour. I was waiting for True Blood, and, I wanted to see what was going on.
An hour. Now, at what point did
And it was good. It happened to be good. They had a lot of interesting things going on. They kept it moving fast.
Did I miss? I turned it on for like 30 seconds. I did theater for 20 years.
Right.
Okay, I wanted to be a playwright, which is the financial equivalent of being a crack whore. And I was in this I'm solidly in that business.
Right.
And I turned this thing on, and I'm like, stop it! Why are you doing this? Why are you just telling America, go away?
Right. It's like a show that's designed to see how many people will tune out.
Exactly. I mean, it's like...
Why did you want to be a playwright? I mean, there's no kind of living there.
But I had no idea.
You didn't.
What did I know?
Where did you grow up?
I grew up in Maryland.
Oh, and you were like a kid from the suburbs, and you said, "Oh,
yeah." And then my parents, and then they took me to the theater, and I had that moment that most men, most gay men have it immediately.
Right.
You rarely see it in a heterosexual, where the light came on.
Did you actually get to write a play? Did you write?
I wrote 40 plays.
Did any of them get made? Were they produced?
I produced them all.
Yeah.
And some were done. Arena Stage did readings of my work, and
now that you're a famous comedian and you have success, has anyone gone back and looked at these plays and said, well, maybe there's something here, something we can mine, something we can put on Broadway?
You'll love this because it's a story about abuse.
Right.
So I mean, you're in this business. See, there's this level of what you go through in negotiations and stuff.
Right.
I'm in theater.
Right.
Now, I'm at a point where I'm doing really well as a comic. Now, the theaters get in touch, and they say to me, Lewis, we'd really like you to sing. And I know all these pricks.
Yeah.
We'd really want you to send your plays back to us.
Right.
So I send the plays back to them, and then they turn them down again. And I didn't.
They invited you to be rejected.
They invited me. I said, it's like...
So you made the right move becoming a stand-up comic. And you did the right thing, because if you had hung on and you had stayed with that dream, you wouldn't even be able to buy a house.
If I had stayed with that dream, it would have been like personally raping myself. It would have been.
How old were you when you finally decided to make the switch to stand-up comedy?
40.
You were 40?
Really?
Yeah.
So you mean up until the age of 40?
I was in a dream world.
You're kidding. Maybe that's why
maybe
I never...
that's what's going to happen to Grillo.
You're right in a way, because... I mean, I hadn't heard of you as a young man. You would think your talent would have come out and you would have been it's really weird. Are you bitter at all? Is it like a Rodney Dangerfield type story in the sense that, Rodney didn't start his stand-up career until he was in his 40s?
No, I'm not, because I really kind of liked what I was doing. It's that thing, if you really like what you're doing.
You're not bitter.
You don't give a shit.
But did you have to have other jobs? I mean,
No.
you were making a living?
I was so fucking broke, it was scary. So I would but
would women go out with you and stuff, or were they just like, this guy's a
Oh,
pariah?
no, of course they do, but, you're the playwright.
I
so,
see.
It's like...
They would marry you.
It works for, it's good for like 3 days.
Right.
And then the romance really goes.
What was the most successful play you had? Did anything actually make it to Broadway?
No, but something was actually... This is what actually ended up driving me out in part. I had a play that was optioned for Broadway,
right?
7 years, meaning they give you $2,500 for the rights of this thing that you put your blood in, and then every year somebody else would turn it down. Carol Burnett turned it down. Mary Tyler Moore turned it down. It went to everybody.
Wow.
And then I finally...
Were your parents very disappointed in you? Like, wow, we had high hopes for you, and here you are. You're this failed playwright. Were you just were you the black sheep of the family?
No, my parents are nuts. They were actually very supportive of it in a perverted way. I think and my brother had been successful, and was doing.
Was it embarrassing though when you would go home to like a family reunion of Thanksgiving and your brother's the success?
Oh no, because I could borrow money from him.
Yeah,
so he was supporting my habit.
Wow, everybody was an enabler of this horrible career.
But my mother was always like, my mother in part was, it was if you're not gonna be a doctor. At least marry a doctor,
right?
And then when I didn't marry a doctor, she kept saying, "Go into the healthcare industry." This is 20 years ago. There's like $1 billion coming down the pike,
right?
No, so she ended up. She would kind of on a perverted level. She was upset what I was doing, but if other people around her friends and stuff would make a comment about what I was doing, she's going, they don't know shit. They don't know what you're doing.
So
they don't understand the work that you do.
So at 40 years old, when you make the switch to stand-up, you're like starting out like sort of behind the 8 ball, because most guys have been doing it when they were young.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden you show up at 40, and now you're going to start being a stand-up, and you got to come up with material, and you don't have...
But I had been doing it on the side.
Oh, you had
just for fun, but like as a hobby.
Do you like?
Which is even more psychotic.
Do you like doing stand-up comedy? Every comic I have in here, they're always trying to get off the road. They hate the road. They hate being a comic. They want a TV show. They want this. They want that. They hate it.
I love it.
You love it?
Yeah.
Do you think you love it because you started it really late in life, in the sense that you went
and it's successful?
And what helped was was breaking through that thing where I go from clubs into theaters.
Right.
It's tough not to like something when you show up and 2,500 people are there to see you.
Right.
And you're working these fucking stages that your plays should have been on.
Right.
So there's a certain amount of joy.
But how many dates a year will you be out on the road working?
About 150.
150 days out of the year. So you're never home.
I'm home it's not so bad. I'm home 3 or 4 days and gone 3 days.
Where do you live, in L.A. or New York?
No, who the fuck can live there? I just can't. I'm not good there.
But aren't there more opportunities if you're in L.A.? And
I don't give a shit.
You don't care?
No.
What kind of opportunities?
I don't know.
The opportunity to play Dickie the Fart on the Smelly series.
I don't know.
I mean, there's certain things I would like to do out there, but everybody who works with me, managers, agents, lawyers, they're all there.
Did you make your move into theaters and things because of your association with like the Jon Stewarts and that whole thing?
It was Comedy Central. I had done 5 or 6 specials for Comedy Central. Nobody had done that amount of stuff.
Right.
And then I did, I was doing on John's show, and I did a ton of Conan's. And then we toured. Mitch Hedberg,
right.
David Tell and I did a theater tour, and afterwards they said to me, these guys said, you want to tour theaters? I went, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
And then as soon as that started, I leased a tour bus. So you do that, and that helps.
When you say a tour bus, in other words, you don't have to go to a hotel. You sleep on the bus. You do the whole thing.
No, we go to the hotel, but you basically, I'd fly in. I'll fly in somewhere, and the bus will be there, and then we'll drive and do 4 cities.
Right, and the bus is comfortable, so you kind of have, you got some video games on there. You got some things to do.
Well, I got everything. I got
got a bed,
DirecTV. I got the Sirius. I got the Wi-Fi. I got a desk I write at.
It's your own bus.
Yeah, well, I don't own it, but yeah, it's basically mine.
And you're there alone. In other words, if you want to take a dump on the bus, What do you?
Oh, I get to.
You do?
Yes.
You make a duty on there?
Yeah,
And,
that's the whole concept.
Right.
You get to take your.
Who cleans that out? Actually, that's what I want to know.
There's somebody somewhere.
You don't even know.
I don't even want to think about it, but
So
It's different, though. A comedian, you're pretty much alone in this big bus.
no, I've got a tour manager and a merch person and a
look
guy,
at you.
A merch
and a
person.
guy who does sound. And the merch person now is, and I've got to ask this, was someone who, when you guys were in Washington, was one of your big backers and a friend, Lenny Hughes. He was a reporter for the Washington Post.
Oh, Lenny Hughes. That sounds familiar to me.
Short, plenty. I wanted to bring him in. I'm bringing him in next time.
And
All right.
what is a merch guy? Like, what kind of merchandise do you sell?
Are you kidding me?
what-
T-shirts, posters,
You're kidding me. There's a
DVDs.
Lewis Black T-shirt?
Oh, yeah, there's hundreds. I'm in the 7th generation of Lewis Black T-shirts.
No kidding. Who generally buys these? Hot women?
No, there's women, overweight women.
Overweight women, yeah. I saw an overweight woman wearing a Lewis Black T-shirt.
No, it's a whole spectrum of people buy these.
Yeah, and
buy
so
these shirts.
that's a whole industry in itself.
It's basically it doesn't. I'm not making it. It's not the Rolling Stones, but it helps. And they want. The people seem to want it, and they yell if you don't have it.
By the way, look at this. Someone just handed me a note. The guy who cleans the toilets on your tour bus is an unemployed playwright. That's what he does for us as side business. I can't even believe it. So, but you go out, you do the tour.
Yeah.
And you're probably talking about what's topical,
Yeah.
right? Of course, so you constantly write new material.
Yeah.
You're a very topical guy. You'll open up a newspaper and what? Jokes just come to you. It's that easy.
It is. You know how easy it is. You open the paper, parents send, and before you even know the information, girl, the boat capsizes, 16-year-old girl in the boat. You have no information. It's all you've got.
Right.
And my first thought is, who gives a shit?
Let her die?
Well, are you fucking kidding me? You got a 16-year-old girl who says, I'm going to go sail around the world, and nobody stops her?
Right. It's crazy, right? And the father is looking for a reality show.
Well, and then I thought, it was unbelievable. She's sailing around the world. My mother wouldn't let me out the door to go to Woodstock. Are you kidding me?
It's the truth.
But that whole reality show, it's
spawning a lot of problems.
Somebody's got to just put a kibosh on this thing.
Yeah, children are parents are making their kids do dangerous things for reality shows.
It made me pine for having children, though, because I thought then maybe if I had children when I was younger and was born now,
right,
then I wouldn't have to have done this shit and gone through the playwriting thing. I could have fucked them up.
Are you sad you never had kids? Do you think the playwright thing is the reason it kind of delayed your growth?
Oh, it really, yeah.
You never married because you weren't making a good living?
Oh, yeah, no, that whole concept of, God will provide, fuck you.
But are you happy? When people say, oh, don't worry, God will provide.
Well, that's how Walmarts were built.
Yeah.
Billions of people going, oh, yeah, no, it'll work out. Let's go buy 600 pounds of soybeans.
I have so many friends. We have a guy who used to intern for us. He's about 38 years old. He was on his way to be an electrician. We know he's having trouble, but he wants to be an actor, so he gave up the electrician thing. There are a lot of people who don't realize their dreams. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
It doesn't always work out.
Yeah.
You're one of the lucky ones.
I'm extremely lucky.
Yeah. But
because it's an accident of time and where you are and that whole thing of you just got to keep doing it.
Are you sick about this spill, the BP?
The oil spill?
I am sick over it. I don't know what to do about it. There's nothing really to do. I'm not an expert in this field, even though they started calling movie directors. But I don't.
Your head can't even get around it. You kind of go through Haiti.
Yeah.
And that's more than you can bear. And then but Haiti, you can build it.
Who do we blame? I blame, now the original book, I said this on the air. A lot of people wrote me letters saying I was right on, but some people tell me I was crazy.
Okay.
The original the original Bush, the first President Bush, he made it so they capped, it could only pay $75 million if you're an oil company if something catastrophic happened.
Right.
$75 million, that's your penalty. Yeah. Now, to them, that's like 10 cents.
Yeah.
Because they make billions and billions and billions of dollars, right? Mm-hmm. And then it got even more laissez-faire. Everyone started saying, well, the government shouldn't interfere. These guys have to go out after all and lay out some money, and they have to find oil and all this and the other thing. And then the other day, somebody was blaming Dick Cheney. I didn't even catch why it was Dick Cheney. Do you understand why Dick Cheney is to blame?
Well, no, he's never. I don't know how much he is to blame.
Who is to blame?
Well, I had heard the rumor because we don't get information anymore. In order to get information, this, you wake up in the morning, you start looking at 400 things, and you go, Well, this is Dick Cheney. I heard there was a $400,000 piece of equipment that should have been put on this thing, and they went, nah. Dick Cheney went, nah. And Halliburton, his crew, is the one who put the cement on. And I think Halliburton, anytime, now that's got to stop. When they apply for something, you go, no, fuck you, no. Because everything you've been involved in has been, you're either stealing us blind, or you don't know what you're doing.
And yet we keep seeming to go to this Halliburton. Every time there's a catastrophe, Halliburton's been there.
There was something that it was we have to have Halliburton. They're the only ones who can do it.
Yeah, that was the war.
And they're the only ones who make cement.
Yeah.
They're the only ones left who make cement. They bought every cement company in America.
I mean, yeah, for a while.
And then they had this, and then they got another group, and I can't remember the name. When I did the USO tour twice, and the guy serving food, there's like a spin-off of Halliburton, and I can't think of. Damn it! I can't think of the name because I'm like a stroke victim now. So all of the guys, the Army doesn't serve its own food anymore. There's a group of people making a profit, and they've got like these people from like Slovenia and Bacchus, and they're sitting there throwing the grub out, and these fuckers, have hired Halliburton's subsidiary, has hired them, pays them 20 cents, and shows them pictures of good teeth as if someday you'll have a dentist, and they just fuck them.
And then for a while it was like Halliburton was providing even the soldiers who go over and fight the wars.
Security guys.
Yeah, right.
Everything. They were a full-service agency.
You're right. Why don't we just say no to Halliburton? I think all our problems would be solved.
That's the start. Yeah. And then I think, too, the one thing that we could, it's just at this point, don't we learn the lesson of, we seem to only learn things after.
Right.
Sometimes go, shit, we should have, like when the bridge in Minneapolis went, that's when I had the revelation. Right. Because the next day, after that bridge went down, in every city in America, everyone checked their bridges.
Right.
That's what it took.
But it's too late.
We forgot we had bridges.
It's the same with this oil. People in the oil industry have been screaming for years that it's too lax, that a catastrophic accident could happen. And now here it's, and it did happen with the Valdez and all this. And now here we are again in the same situation.
Yeah.
Will something good come out of this?
I don't know. I mean, I keep wondering when the fuck we learn a lesson.
I mean, suddenly we don't allow terrorists on planes. We used to for years for some reason. I don't get it.
That, yeah.
I don't know what you do. I mean, I don't know what in the end you do. My theory has been that you might like is that you since BP is a multinational corporation and they're above the law, and they act like their own country, and they work tax breaks every which way. That since they act like a country, we should treat them like a country. And if we could go into Iraq because we thought they had weapons, invade them.
You're saying invade British Petroleum.
Invade British Petroleum.
You're a genius.
Take over the buildings, put the guy wherever the mail comes in and the checks are.
Here's a guy
grab every fucking dime they got.
Right. That's what you would do to a country.
Exactly. And I'm sorry about the British pensioners. It's called Tufsky Shitsky. We have to. They're attacking us with oil every day, and then they don't even tell us how much oil they're attacking us with.
How old are you now? You're about my age?
I'm 61.
You're 61. So you're from the same generation I am.
Yeah.
What would we call the baby boomers?
The boomer, yeah.
Didn't you think our generation was going to be great? Didn't you think with Woodstock, and did you think everything was going to change and people like you would have thought marijuana would have been legal by now with our
You're
generation.
doing my act. This is what my act is about now. I finally said, I go on stage, I go, we're the generation who's going to change the world, and we did. We made it worse.
But I always knew it. Our generation growing up was so selfish and so sort of out of control. I couldn't imagine our generation doing anything great with this country. And I always dreaded the day when guys from our generation would get into power and be the president of the United States. And they have fucked everything up.
Yeah, but I don't think those two fuckers were representative. Clinton said he didn't inhale, so fuck you. You're not even a part of the group.
Right.
And Bush is a shitty preppy.
Right.
That's what he represents. I mean, he's a preppy. It's impossible to be a shitty preppy.
But even like Wall Street now is like, it's not stable. Nothing's stable. It seems like we don't know what we're doing, our generation. We're in charge. Well, they should invade us.
I know. We really. I didn't think we would end up this horrific. I did think, the thing I'm pushing for in the act is the legalization of marijuana. I said, well, we have to have a legacy. We've got no legacy. Right now, they're going to look back and go, how sad, what a pathetic group of sniveling idiots.
Right.
But if we legalize marijuana...
We could be saved?
Well, we would, because people look back and say they legalized marijuana, and that explains why they didn't get shit done.
Are you a pot smoker?
No.
No, me neither, but I'm for the legalization of marijuana.
I smoked it till I was 25, and then the shit didn't work anymore.
Right, well, yeah, I didn't like it. It made me paranoid, this, that, and that. But it should
I like the paranoia in a weird...
You would think it would be legal.
Yeah.
You really do by now. Something. What can we hang our hats on, is what you're saying.
And
well,
that's
he's
the one.
saying it would be a good excuse for why we didn't get anything else done.
Yeah, and I also think we need to leave something behind that distracts them from what we didn't leave
And how
behind.
do you figure I thought our generation was going to be super progressive, sort of
liberal, laissez-faire about these.
Yeah. Well, and then we got something like the Tea Party. What is that Tea Party? Explain that to me. What is that?
That is that is the I don't know how you felt. You got the Democrats and they're insane, and the Republicans and they're insane, and so I've just been waiting for a third party, please. Right. and plus
this is your live stream, a third party.
A third party. Plus, they're driving me. Both sides are driving me to the middle, which is not where I'm most comfortable. But something's got to. We got to move ahead,
right?
And so, who shows up? The Tea Party,
right?
And they're just as insane.
You're right. But they're like the retarded wing of the Republican Party.
And they're pushing the Republican Party.
And their hero is Sarah Palin, right?
Who make shit up.
Right.
At what point do you allow... You can't be making shit up.
Right.
You can't say, they're going to be death panels, and because it comes out of your mouth, it's fucking real.
So she's a disaster. And that's the third party.
And that's the third party. And then they've got, and every so often they're nominating people, you just go... The woman who said that what a real family is a man and a wife, and the wife stays home and the man goes to work, and that's the only real family. And how do you not at that point go, send in an emergency group that grabs her and takes her to some sort of place for counseling?
Well, now that you explain the Tea Party, I realize what I need. I need a fourth party.
Let's keep going through the parties till we get a good.
We need some new party.
We do need a new party, and then these are the same people who said, God, we don't want government regulation. God knows. Who do you want? You don't want anybody to look at the fruit, you fucking idiot?
Yeah.
And they go, no regulation, but the shit hits the fan in the Gulf. They're going, where's the government?
Where's the government in this?
You can't fucking have it both ways, you fucking dicks.
That's what I said on the air. I said, everyone's screaming, no regulations. Bush was, listen,
now
my friends are in the oil company.
Do the right thing.
Yeah, and now everyone's screaming. I will turn on Fox News. They were the ones for the last 8 years been saying, listen, less regulation.
Get out of company's way.
I see the anchorman, and he goes, can you believe the government isn't on top of this?
Right.
I went, well, you told them to not interfere in the free market.
But when Katrina happened, it's not the government's job.
Yeah, all of a sudden, it's madness.
Yeah.
It really is just flipping out. Therefore, we've flipped out completely.
And then this old bag makes a statement the other day. You know who this is? Helen Thomas.
Oh, God.
Yeah, she says the Jews ought to get out of Israel. Well, that's like saying to you ought to get out of America, go back to your home.
Oh, I know, but she was 89.
She's senile.
She's like my mother. My mother's not senile, but she's got no editing equipment. My mother said, my mother turned to me.
Yeah.
We're in Vegas. We're all sitting around a table.
You took the whole
breakfast.
family there?
Yeah, we're sitting, because she loves. Now
you're the success.
They love it.
Yeah. Now you're the big success.
Now my mother, who was kind of a socialist most of her life, is going, what's with this hotel room?
She suddenly got rich.
Oh, yeah, she's got notes for the staff.
That other brother's forgotten. So you're in Vegas.
So we're in Vegas. She says to me at one point, out of the blue, you and Ronnie weren't really my brother. You and Ronnie weren't really my idea.
What?
She said, it was up to me. I didn't really want to have children. She points at my father. She goes, it was all his idea.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there looking at her, and she goes, I guess that's not something you say to your child.
You think? So you think Helen Thomas is like...
I just think the editing, that whole section...
It just breaks down.
Yeah. I mean, the sad thing is when you look back, you got to remember, too, when when Nixon was, fucking up big time, Helen Thomas was the one. She was the one sitting there asking. She was the one who always asked the questions.
Right. So,
she could, she probably, and apparently she thought about this. She's, this had been in her head.
Right.
And she's Lebanese, so, it was like, you can think it, just don't fucking say it.
They forget. I guess when you get old, could you imagine how great a comic you're going to be when you hit your 80s?
Oh, I'm going to be spectacular.
There's going to be no censoring.
It's going to be good for you.
Yeah, I'm going to do it completely, and I'm going to sit on stage on a toilet.
Is it fair to say that when you hit around 80, 89 years old, your I hate Jews filter breaks, and suddenly you just let it all come out? You spent a lifetime hiding your hatred of the Jews, and then it just goes,
there was a backup in the septic tank.
I know one guy, his I hate Jew filter broke when he was 4 years old.
Right. I think that guy's name
right
was
now.
Hitler.
He goes, I'm just going to say it now like a senile old woman. And look, it got him very far. So you had your TV special the other night. So let me understand what's going on. The TV special aired on Comedy Central.
Yeah.
But you're now promoting it as a DVD.
Well, no, here's the thing. It was 42 minutes of this movie that we made,
right?
Of a concert I did, which was an 80-minute concert,
right?
And, and Comedy Central bleeps it.
I see.
So this basically people saw half of the concert.
Oh, I see.
And so I came up with that and a 70-minute documentary for people who are looking for something to sleep to.
Lewis Black's stand-up special, Stark Raving Black, is available on DVD tomorrow. But now that you're 63, you know how they say like
61.
No, but they say 60 is the new 40 and all this kind of stuff.
That's horse shit. You know that's horse shit.
It's not.
Oh, for Christ's sake, 60's 60 and 40's 40. They're different numbers. And the worst is when you see those guys on TV. I'm in my 60s now, and I've never felt better. You're fucking insane. Did you have polio as a child? Were you in an iron lung until you were 18?
It's crazy, right?
What do you think? You never felt better. I wish I knew now. You can't apply what you know now, douchebag.
You can't go back in time.
It doesn't work.
Oh, my God. Well, you're a smart comedian. You know what I mean? And it's great when you see guys having success who, are kind of lowbrow, base kind of. Do you sit there and like kind of turn, like when you go to these places and you perform, and let's say it's not a theater, let's say it's a couple of guys on the act, are there performers who you just fucking can't stand? Or you just like, this shit is bullshit. How is this guy successful?
Well, no, because it depends on it. I mean, certain people, there's certain things, but I mean, most of the time, if they did the work, I don't give a shit. Like there's always been this hoo-ha about Larry the Cable Guy. Well, I've known him since he was Dan Whitney, and he opened for me, and he was horrific.
Right.
Like 20 years ago. He was horrific. But he came on as Larry, and then he started to do these, go on radio stations, but he would call every radio station every morning, and every time I was on the radio, he'd be coming on later, and he did all the work you have to do. It's hard to really go, piss on somebody who's done all the work.
Is he still horrific, or has he gotten better?
Oh, he's funny in a horrific way.
It's hard to understand. Well, you both do different things.
But they're, to me, what's upsetting is these guys like Dom Irera, who's a great comic. I mean, just a great comic.
Funny guy, and if in the time of like when Sullivan was on, would have been kind of an icon.
Yeah.
Right.
It doesn't get the due. That's where I get upset. Not that others get their due, but the people who really should get the due don't.
I know. And what can you do, really? I mean, I guess when you have an opportunity, you promote guys like that, and you do that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's a tough business. It really is. And I look at it, and you've paid your dues. I mean, I read somewhere like a couple of years ago you got hit in the head with a bottle on stage.
Yeah, it was in Bonnaroo, and
Bonnaroo.
It's a music festival.
It was a music festival. And they
now
have
that's got to be hard to be the comic at a music festival.
Well, except they have a comedy tent, but the guys in Government Mule asked me to join them. They were, all these people were sitting in, and they wanted me to. Here's the bit. It's that they're going to be playing an instrumental. I'll come on stage. Then they'd ask me to sing, and they're playing an instrumental, and I get upset that they're playing. You fucking, there are no lyrics to this, so I go off on them. And then within 30 seconds, this giant water bottle, not with water in it, comes and hits me right in the head. And I explode, and all the guys jump up. And I went completely apeshit.
You started yelling at the audience?
Yeah, and the only thing...
What do you say to the audience?
I said, you fucking assholes, you come out here to the middle of the goddamn... The last thing on earth, you don't throw shit at people on stage. I don't give a shit if you throw it at me. That I don't care about. But these fuckers are talented. You can hurt somebody. And it was... then the only thing I thought about when I've seen the video on YouTube is I look as if I'm midterm pregnant.
Right.
That's just what really pisses me off. Not the water bottle.
Because you're such an original, do you find that other comedians steal your material? Now, I've always heard this about stand-up comedy. People go nuts from this.
Yeah.
That this one's accusing that one of stealing. This one accuses that one. And is it really going on? Like, do you go in a club and then see your act somewhere else?
No, I don't really. That rarely happens with me because I don't really write punchlines.
You don't? How do you work? Do you sit at home? You don't write? You don't sit and
I don't write. I do everything on stage. I go up on stage.
Explain that to me. I don't understand.
In other words, the same thing you do. You sit down and you start talking. Do you write this down?
No, I don't write it down. What, this shit?
Thank God.
How would I write this down? But wait a second. You've got to have something in your... I mean, there's certain things that you...
There are things I know I'm going to talk about.
Yes.
But if you saw my... It's just a list. It'll be like BP, regulation... I mean, I just write little things down.
And there's no joke. There's no punch. But there is.
When I stand on stage, that's when I start to shape the material. And I'll start talking about it, and then I'll find out what's really fun. I'll have like one or two lines.
Now, that seems very brave. I mean, you could tank. I mean, you could have a night where you're not, at least if you have a set act, then you can't really tank. You've tested it and you've worked it.
But, I mean, what happens is that I've kind of developed it to the point where I have my set, and then... like this thing that just came, what just came on was it was my tour last year. That's what is the DVD is. So that I finished in August, and then as soon as that was done, I took a piece of it out and plugged in another piece, and then I started working on another piece, and then I finished that piece and plug in another piece and start working on that piece.
How did Jon Stewart figure out how to use you? I mean, how did he like?
I was there before him. I was the first one there.
At Comedy Central on that show? Yeah. Oh, no kidding.
I was one of the first people. I'm the last of the originals.
Who were the originals on that show?
It was A. Whitney Brown.
Right.
What's his name? God, the blonde-haired guy who was doing the Craig Kilborn.
Yeah, right. That's right. I forgot he was on that show.
Liz Winstead was producing it, and did some stuff on it, and it was just a few, it was these.
So Comedy
reporters.
Central's like been a blessing to you. I mean, yeah.
They don't know what to do with me, but they've been a blessing.
Yeah. How many shows have you done for them?
I've done seven specials, The Daily Show, and then I did this show, Root of All Evil, which we did it and it went well, and then they put it on this summer.
Because Gary told me you had like 15 development deals with them for sitcoms.
I've had 15 development deals. It's you want to hear the best?
Yeah, go ahead.
This you'll love. This is David Kelly, a great writer.
Yeah.
Right. Calls and. My agents, and I get my agents call and say, David Kelly is working on a pilot for you. And I go, because these guys in L.A., I think they are so fucking live in dreamland. It's like, yeah, right, David Kelly's writing. When that happens, why don't you call me? Don't you guys just make shit up?
They do.
They do.
Yeah.
So then David Kelly... is going to meet me after this show.
And David Kelly's had 1 million hit shows, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he's written...
Ally McBeal, Boston Legal, Picket Fences.
So the Practice. So
you're like, this is bullshit. He's not writing anything.
He's not writing anything for me.
Right.
I'd met him once at the Emmys, and he had said, boy, I'd like to work with you someday.
Right.
And so I didn't, so then he shows up at a show, and he says, I'm working on a piece for you. Then 2 weeks later, they send me the script.
Yeah.
And it's a great script.
Go ahead.
And
what's the problem?
And then they fly me out to have a conversation, and he says, I don't have the clout I used to have. I don't know if I can get this on the air. I just know I really want you to do it, and it's about the best thing that's ever been written for me. And I go, wow, okay. And then I leave, and then literally the next day, Leno. The whole Leno Conan thing explodes.
Right.
NBC now needs product.
Right.
They go into they have a bidding war with Fox. NBC wins, and at that point I cocked a pistol because it's really NBC has won. These fucking morons, couldn't he have gone to Fox? There's a fighting chance at Fox.
Right.
We know these guys are idiots.
Right, those guys
really,
at NBC
how
really.
do you fucking move Leno out? How fucking what planet?
Yeah, right.
Everybody knew it. Monkeys in the zoo spelled out Leno in their faces. It's unbelievable that they would do that. And then they give $44 million or $39 million to Conan, rightfully so.
Right.
So I'm looking at this, and I go, okay. And then they start to do negotiations with me. Now, it's Monday, and my agents ask for X amount of money.
Sure.
I got to move. It's all, basically, the show is totally written because of me.
Right.
It's all built around me. I mean, every fucking scene. It's more work than a human should do.
Right.
I'm going to go from 70 minutes a day to a fucking 12-hour, shoot. I'm going to weigh 300 pounds by the time this is over. And they're all going, if it's a hit. And I'm going, if it's a hit, we're really fucked.
You don't want to do all this work.
It's a ton of work, but I really want, but it's really exciting, but you have to pay me X. If I'm going to move from New York City, where I finally bought an apartment, I finally have a place after fucking killing myself most of my life,
right.
And I like it, and I go home and I go, oh, I have a home.
Right,
wow.
this is exciting. You're successful
and now you're going to, when I finally move in, now you're going to move me somewhere else like an itinerant?
Right.
So I go to, we just go, here's what Lewis wants, let's not negotiate, he's got to get his shit together and get out there and work on this.
Right.
Well, 2 days later, the lawyers come back and offer me half what I want. So it's like, okay, half. And then they have negotiations, and they keep going. Now, Friday, they want me to leave on Saturday to go to NBC on Monday.
Right.
And at that point, they still don't come through. And now they've given me the whole week to think about what a piece of shit I'm going to be treated like,
right.
Unless it's a hit.
Yeah, but they don't understand. You love your life on the road.
Yeah.
You make great money.
Yeah.
It's not like you're dying to have a sitcom.
Exactly.
Right.
And this is more than the half hour. This is an hour with a lot of cameras and people, important things.
And it could be over in a week.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, right.
So I went, when they got to the end of it, I said, no, you know what I wanted.
Right.
I'm not going to, because I finally went, no, I don't. And I called David up. I said, I really want to work with you, but I don't want to be treated like this, and that's the way, and you can deal with it, and I can't, and I wish you all the success. He said, come on out. I want to put you on tape, and let's just work together, because I want to show these guys that it's your show.
Right.
So I go out, and we work together, and that's phenomenal.
Right.
But I sat in the room, and as we were doing it, I said, do you realize, no matter what happens, this is as good as it's going to be?
Yeah, right.
This is the moment when
what
it's
was
great.
The show, anyway?
It was about a lawyer who leaves a patent law firm and basically moves into a kind of a storefront law thing and starts dealing with, and it's called Kindred's, this group of people.
Yeah, and that was the end. So no show.
So no show. He said, I can't get this, he wanted an actress in like a smaller role. Right. And he didn't have the clout to get the actress in the smaller role.
Wow.
And to his, I have to say, he's so much a gentleman. It's extraordinary. He calls me up and goes, I couldn't do this. And he said, and I hate the fact that I got you all excited about this gig.
And I can't get it done.
And I said, it doesn't matter. We had a great day. Who else could ask for more? And I said, we'll work on something.
Were your demands unreasonable? Your money demands,
No.
were they insane?
No.
You were within the...
I took what I thought I really would want, and cut it by half.
And because you would have to give up a lot of this income that you make, you've got work. I mean, you've got all these dates planned, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you're not sitting at home picking your ass.
And they're saying, and the thing is, they're saying, well, the money isn't what it used to be. You just gave Conan $39 million, okay?
Go
where'd you get that
from?
Wait another week to lie to me.
Yeah.
Not only were they, and as you point out, you're negotiating with the guys who made that bonehead move. They took the number one guy and put another guy in.
So who knows what I'd be? And then to end the story, which is what's wonderful, since NBC wanted a star.
Right.
And that's always been where I'm always kind of like that. I'm in the next tier, which is fine.
Right.
It's just enough celebrity that it's fun.
Right.
They cast Kathy Bates.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, and I can't really argue. She's a great actress. Even David said, "What are you going to do?" He said, "I can't say to them, fuck Kathy Bates. She's like a great actress."
Was she your love interest?
She was going to be she's the star.
I see.
She's now
She's
him.
doing me.
They took his role and gave it to her.
Yeah, and I said,
God.
and my immediate
Kathy
reaction,
Bates.
Was, I would have had my tits done. If I knew it just needed tits.
It's insulting. Why wasn't it Brad Pitt that took over your role?
Yeah, no, it's Kathy Bates. Because I literally span the spectrum of sexuality. I was in the theater.
I'm trying to think who has more sex appeal, you or Kathy Bates. Listen, Lewis Black's great stand-up special, Stark Raving Black, is available on DVD tomorrow. Well, you're doing well, my friend.
Well, thank you.
Yeah,
It's fun.
That's good. You know what I mean? You mentioned Leno and Conan, and Conan's a good friend of yours because you've done the show. I mean, do you hang out with him socially, or is it's just strictly you've done it?
Yeah.
It's sad to think about, but I guess did NBC screw? They did screw Conan.
Yeah.
And in a way, they screwed Jay, or not? Jay says he got screwed, but no one can figure out how.
Well, I mean, he screwed himself in the sense of like taking the 10 o'clock slot.
Right, exactly. Should have gone to another network and kicked everyone's ass.
And I realize that the Tonight Show is in the pantheon of existence a great thing, but
big deal.
At a point in time when you've gone in this setting way beyond what radio ever imagined, and TV is like a minute away from being YouTube. I had a piece that went viral on YouTube, and this is when I knew that, like about 2 weeks ago, I did something on Glenn Beck. It's 2.5 minutes long. I could feel the difference when I walk down there. I mean, literally, people were coming
because
up.
Now YouTube is a factor.
Because it's a YouTube.
What'd you say about Glenn
more
Beck?
in 2.5 minutes than my whole fucking career.
What were you saying about Glenn Beck? Are you a big fan of his?
What a piece of shit. That he had Nazi Tourette's. He is, everything is Nazi.
Yeah.
The Peace Corps was a Nazi institution. It's all
the Nazis are just getting better and better.
You know what's weird about his show? I watch him a lot, but now it's become like a professor sitting at a blackboard. It's almost like a boring history class, but it's history according to him.
Yeah, well, it's his,
But you're right. Everyone's sort of a Nazi. B'nai B'rith is Nazi. Everything.
Everything's Nazi.
Nazis. Well, listen. You don't have to tell. I don't have to tell you how bright and funny you are. I mean, you already know it. And we all look forward to seeing the stand-up special, Stark Raving Black. The great Lewis Black, everyone. We'll be back right after these words. Thanks for coming in, Tom.
Oh, it was a pleasure. Thanks,
great
Howard.
seeing you.
Lewis, how'd it go there today?
It was great. It was a lot of fun.
Good to be back.
Yeah, it was. It was a kick.
It sounds like things are going pretty well for you. You got your book. You got DVD.
This week. It is until I get out of here. I mean, it's great right now. Right now, it's spectacular.
Why? How could it go once you get out of here?
Well, things could turn for the worse. Something could drop off a building. I could trip.
Yeah. Howard just said, how funny he finds you.
Yeah.
How does that feel coming from someone like Howard Stern?
It's a terrific compliment. You can't beat that.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously. I mean, really, what are you kidding me?
Cool. All right, man.
He interviews everybody and their mother. I'm glad we had a good time. I enjoy him. It's like, I just feel like, I don't know how he does what he does. I'm always kind of amazed.
Well, you guys seem to be on the same page. Like you both speak your mind and don't care what everyone else thinks.
Yeah, no, and really, and we both kind of realize we're not going to affect the fate of America. It's like, this is what we do, and you can listen, and then, but it's not like, people get upset with us. It's like, what are you, really? You think everything's going to change because we're talking?
Well, all right, man. Well, thanks for stopping by today.
It was a pleasure.
Take it easy.
Howard Stern Show is on vacation. But don't worry, we'll return next week with all new Sirius shows. So for now, enjoy this new episode.
Hi, I'm Bob Levy. I'm here to plug gigs like a We got a big gig this weekend with King Norris at the House of Blues, and I'm looking forward to hanging out with Fred, maybe drinking a little with him, you know, getting some whores maybe, I don't know. We'll see what happens.
You're doing it right, though?
I'm doing all right. It's just, I just got to get off all the pills and that. Go back to drinking. You know, I got to figure stuff out, man. I'm just up, you know?
Yeah.
For that yeah. You know, things, my mind is like just racing all the time.
All right, man. I hope you get better.
Oh, me too. I can't get any prettier.
Bob Levy stopping by. I got to read you the email, and I want to get to the John the Stutterer show, and I want to do the news, and I got a lot to get to, so.
Yeah, we can't get to anything on the show.
But Levy's here. I thought it was kind of funny he's back to drinking again.
Is he?
And doing coke.
Yeah.
He's drinking and doing coke.
What's wrong with him?
I liked him better as a coke drinker than the Xanax guy.
Me too.
What happened? I thought you had your drinking and coke
and you
problem.
were cured. You kept telling Artie you were cured.
Nah, the pills actually fucked me up.
I thought you felt great from them.
I did for a while, but then, like, we already talked about it. He goes, once you get off the Xanax, it's just unbelievable.
Didn't I tell you everything happened that I said would happen?
Exactly. I was shaking.
Tell me what it was. You were drinking heavily and doing coke, and you said, doctor put you on Xanax.
Yeah.
Put you on Xanax.
Anxiety, yeah.
Right, and suddenly you were like, wow, my anxiety's gone. I don't need to drink, and I don't need to do coke. That seems like progress to me.
Exactly. But then I was taking more pills at a time. When I was doing the shows, instead of drinking, I would take like 6 Xanax.
Really?
Yeah.
That many?
Yes.
Is there a proper dosage you're supposed to take?
You're supposed to take 2 a day.
2 a day, and then you were abusing Xanax.
Yeah, totally. And you can't do that. People get hooked on that shit.
Does it get you high, the Xanax?
It just makes you feel good, you know? It's
You're
hard to
high.
explain.
It gets you high.
It's called when you feel good. No one feels good naturally.
I know, that's true. That's why I try everything.
Howard, when we were in
I'm
Vegas,
fucking anything I'll do.
when we were in Vegas for the AVN Awards, that was when I was actually worried about him because he was like a zombie, and I've been like that before from pills.
Right.
And I actually pulled somebody aside that was in our group, and I said, you know, Bob better go back to drinking because it's going to affect his career because he's not that lively guy anymore, and he seems somber. And when he gets off this shit, it's going to be the chickens are going to come home to roost.
Exactly.
That's true. Did you say to your doctor, look, I'm thinking about going back to alcohol and cocaine?
No, I haven't talked to him yet about that. I don't think it's going to go over too well. But
because really, a psychiatrist would probably want to talk to you about.
Well, that's another thing I might like. My fiance says I should go to a psychiatrist and just talk to somebody because I got a lot of problems.
But he had just gone to a doctor and gotten these pills. He wasn't in any kind of therapy.
Someone told me, one of the guys that hangs with you, I'm not going to give his name, but on Friday night in Toronto, Bob took pills, booze, and cocaine.
Yeah, I actually broke my fake tooth on a bag of Coke trying to open it. How was that?
Oh, we've all been there.
I know, right, Artie? We've all done that.
You were doing cocaine.
Well, somebody handed me, because they don't wrap it in the dollar because there's no dollars in Canada. It's loonies and toonies.
Right.
So they gave me in a bag, and I went back to the hotel. And I'm like trying to open it, and it's all tied in knot. And I just go like this, and my tooth just rips out.
Oh.
Trying to open the cocaine.
Yeah.
Did you get the bag open eventually?
You're damn right I did. And I stayed up all night looking at the blow in my teeth.
When you say you did pills, were you doing Xanax with?
No, not that Xanax. I was on Klonopin now, and that I kind of just like I got to take. Once in a while, if I start getting like, you know what I mean, a feeling of anxiety really bad.
So doesn't any of this alarm you? I don't understand.
Oh yeah, I'm totally alarmed. That's why I'm telling you this shit.
I mean, I can't believe it. I mean, to drink, to do coke,
and pills,
and pills.
That's a bad cocktail.
Your boyfriend looked at me and he goes, "How the are you alive?" He goes, "Keith, that Ledger guy died on less of shit than I was on that one night."
I mean, if you put
and that's
together,
what Jim said to me.
If you put together the wrong cocktail of Klonopin and coke and drinks,
I'm out of my. I'm just.
You want to die? You got
No, I don't. I don't. And that's what it is. Like now that we moved out, right?
Yeah.
And it's hard. Like when I see my son, he comes over, and then he's not the same that he was to me because of the fact that it's hard. I mean, you got the boy. How was it when walked?
Do you want to die?
No.
It seems like a guy who wants to.
No, I want to get totally
where I don't need anything. I mean, it's just impossible
How do
for
you
me.
do that? Have you figured that out?
No, not yet. I talked to Artie.
Yeah.
Well, it's easy to blame everything on the road because I say, when you get off the road, I'll be way healthier.
Well, I mean, get a hobby. You find a woman like you have. You're happy, supposedly.
Yes.
I mean, she met you. You were sober, right? You were on the pills.
I might have been drinking then. I was drinking back then.
But then you went on these pills, anti-anxiety pills.
Yeah.
You started to straighten out. Is she rethinking marrying you at this point that you're drinking and doing coke and Klonopins?
Well, I mean, she doesn't want me to,
Right. So has she said to you, look, the marriage is off if you
Well, she said go to a psychiatrist because she said you got to talk to somebody about it.
Where is she? Is she here?
Yeah, she's somewhere in the back.
What's your fiance's name?
I don't know.
What's your
No,
first
it's
name?
Chris.
Let me just ask her real quick if she's
Okay.
here. I want to know what she's thinking, marrying you.
I guess I'm a nice guy sometimes.
Come on. I mean, then there's something wrong with Chris if she's thinking about this. Hi, Chris. You're very attractive.
Thank you. I picked her.
And so is your fiance.
I don't know.
Hi, you're very attractive, Chris. You really are. I know you could get guys. You got a good body. You got a cute face. Got great hair and eyes.
Not tits like those other guys, but
no. If you had tits like those guys, well, forget it. You just dump Bob. But
You have your walking papers.
you've got great tits. Look, what's wrong with you that you're with a guy who's now announcing he's
a
back
mess.
drinking, doing coke, and Klonopin all at the same time?
I don't think anything's wrong. I mean, I love him.
Right.
But what's wrong with you is what we're saying.
I mean,
Why
are you
would
prepared to have a life with a guy who's going to drink and do coke?
Do you want to be
Yeah.
Whitney Houston to his Bobby Brown?
Right. I mean,
Well, no, because she's as screwed up as Bobby Brown.
right.
is,
Do
but
you do drinking and coke?
I haven't drank in 10 years. I've never done a drug in my life.
Wow.
I don't understand how people need it.
So
Like-
how is this your dream guy? Honestly, I'm not trying to f you
Yeah,
up here, but
what's going on?
yeah, I mean, here's a guy who's really messed up.
Well, despite all that, I mean, he's a good guy. He has a great heart. He treats me well.
So
he
when
makes me happy.
but when he's really wasted, I mean, are you having fun with him?
He doesn't drink at home. He only drinks
No.
on the road. It
Now,
shows.
yeah.
I mean, it's not like he's at home. We don't have any alcohol in our house.
No.
We have nothing. He doesn't
You
drink.
never drink during the week.
No,
Never. It's
And I
only
can
the work.
relate to that as a comic.
Yeah.
There are a lot of guys I mean, I'm way worse on the road, and it's just a party atmosphere.
Mm-hmm.
So you're saying he compartmentalizes his abuse?
He does it. I think he, and I don't know, he's going to get mad at me for saying this, but this is what I think, and Artie, you might be able to relate to this as a comedian. I think that he feels he has to be on some kind of high. He has to be drunk or on coke or whatever he's on to go out there and perform in front of people. Like, he doesn't have the confidence in his talent.
I don't think.
And I keep telling him, you're so talented, you don't need that stuff.
Well, if I had Bob's talent, I would relate to that. But no, I felt that way for years.
Yeah.
I did
Artie, right?
of course, but I did sort of get over it. I think Bob's fooling himself. He wants to drink. He knows he's talented enough not
he
to do
can
that.
go out there without all
Yeah,
that.
he
I know,
wants
but
to get fucked
when I
up.
see the audience fucked up, I'm like, I got to step it up to
But
be at their
why?
level because it's like when you're a sober
why is
guy
it
in a
so
room with a
important
bunch
to
of
you?
drunken assholes.
But you're
that's how you
performing
feel.
for
It's
them.
like-
You're working.
No, but I'm
They're
saying
not.
that's how the feeling is. If you don't drink and you're in a party at somebody's house and you're the only sober guy, it is so
Can you have
uncomfortable.
one or two
No, it's
drinks?
not. That's how I always am. I'm always the sober one.
All right, now we're fighting. You say you
but
happy?
can't you have one or two drinks?
I do. I don't drink that much now. I mean, you know what? I went to beer again, right? But then I was like, ooh, look at it.
She's
tequila.
clearly annoyed with you. You are annoyed with him, aren't you?
No.
You're not? I mean, I know Bob's not going to be angry for you saying this
No,
stuff.
no, it helps
I
me.
think he's going to be angry that you take up his airtime. Do you
Yeah,
know
exactly. What
he
are we,
told-
Captain and Tennille all of a sudden? Get it the fuck out of here. I got shit to plug.
Bob
He's
said,
not in a partner act.
I know.
Bob said
Go
to
ahead,
him-
juggle.
Bob was saying to the guys out there, don't bring my girlfriend in because she hogs up my airtime.
No, it's like
I'm
no.
not.
I know, but I was
like it.
It's not her decision.
No, I was saying that we're not like the Captain and Tennille and that shit. Well,
So you're jealous of your
no,
girlfriend?
she's taking a ride. Now I'm going to do it. Give me a beer, Howard.
You're
See what
jealous
you're
of
doing?
your, you're
No,
jealous of
I'm
your
not
Henry
jealous
Hill.
of her.
See what it is? He's
No,
jealous.
I'm
He's
not
gotta
jealous.
have all the attention.
He's
Well,
mad.
that's true.
That's true.
He's
that is
mad
very
that you
much.
get the attention.
No, it's not at all. It's just that, she took a ride. Shut that shit off. It's just that she took a ride. I go, you want to take a ride? Because she's off. And I said, stay in the back, talk to JD.
But she wasn't clamoring to get in.
No, I know that. I just, because last
This
time
isn't
she
like
was with me.
Letterman. That Howard talks about real shit.
I
so he
know.
wants to-
I'm not mad about it.
So your dream guy,
Yeah.
Bob Levy, drinks, does coke, he does Klonopin, and he can't stand when you're on the air with him because you up up his attention.
Well,
That's fine. I don't.
I mean, this is a disaster.
Your dreamboat has docked.
Are you in some kind of state of denial? You really think this can work?
Oh, yeah.
No,
Not you.
Oh.
You, we know things.
Oh, look who it is.
Can I
Mr.
explain-
fucking Marriage walked in. Look at this.
Sal?
Mr. Know-It-All.
Go ahead quickly, Sal.
I love them both, but I'm saying this because I love them. They're definitely having big problems. Huge problems.
Really?
we are not.
Well, hold on. She quit a job from Cleveland. She came all the way out here. She got a new job. She settled in. She got Bob an apartment. On the first day, they got into a little quarrel. Bob goes, call that U-Haul truck and get the fuck out of here.
No, I made a joke. I said I still got to move his number. It was a joke. And you can't joke around. Look at you. Your fucking marriage is great. You're giving me advice?
First of all, great
Jesus
joke.
Christ.
Well, listen, this is actually an intervention for your fiance. We didn't want to tell you.
Oh, really? I
Not
noticed that
consensual.
now. Jesus fucking Christ. Look, Gary's in here. What the fuck is he doing in here?
Bob, he's a drama queen. I tell him that all the time.
I am not.
He likes to make Artie, right?
Yeah.
Everything is like a huge issue, and my God, my life is over. My tooth hurts, so I just kill me. Like everything is like a huge.
Yeah.
That's true.
There's
That
no.
is.
Like,
Can I explain his stress, though? He's got another comedian comes in here yesterday, Tracy Morgan, and steals his beat my that is now the 15th
All
guy.
right, look.
But the
look,
fun-
look,
that has
look.
stolen that joke.
He's fine, really.
I want to make sure I plug Bob before I run out of time here with Bob. But
Because she took up all the.
you took up so much of the time.
Where are you going to be this weekend, Christine?
Sayreville, New Jersey, at the Starland Ballroom on Saturday.
She'll be waiting for the U-Haul at your house.
Christine,
Yeah, I'll turnpike back to Cleveland.
you're a lovely, attractive girl. That's all I'm going to say.
Thank you so
and
much.
Bob is a lucky man.
But I know
Fine. He's fine.
I know what Sal's saying, though. You made sacrifice. She made sacrifices to come here.
Yes, I know that.
And you have to really take that into consideration before you blow up and say shit like the U-Haul thing.
That was like, it was just like, okay, well.
You got scared.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's like, it's weird to be out of the basement. I feel like I'm free now, And I didn't have windows for fucking years.
Yeah, there's actual air on your skin. That feels funny.
Dude,
it's
Microsoft
nice.
Windows came out in like 95.
But it's like, it's different when you're out there and you leave your kid. You don't see your kid every day. You did that. I mean, how did you feel when you did that?
I felt great.
You did? You didn't give a f***. You're like, I'm leaving. I had enough.
I didn't feel good at all. It's
But
very
that's what
difficult.
it kills me. It
Right.
kills me, and it's just more depressed.
Well, so drink and do coke.
Why don't you take responsibility for your life? This is
She's dating a guy that
bullshit.
farts, and she's telling me to.
That,
right.
I'm so hurt.
No, I'm just a little.
It's another form of depression. This is a life you made.
I know. Wow, look at me. I'm a pill popper.
I'm worried about you. Now, to answer a question for me quickly,
yeah.
I saw the tape of you on the internet that is now circling. There's
The
a
Danny
tape.
Bonaducci.
Yeah.
This tape of Reverend Bob backstage with Danny Bonaducci, and I thought it was fake. You smacked Bonaducci in the head.
I just smacked him. Yeah.
Why? It's not even clear on the tape.
No,
why
because that wasn't even the beginning of when it started.
And you were back there with Kid Chris, and
No, the Kid Chris wasn't there. It was like.
And now there's a boxing match.
There is no boxing match.
There is.
I could take him in the street. The guy's a wise, like a loudmouth and that shit. I'm not afraid of the dude.
Bob,
He can go in. No, he just had a attitude. He's like, what the is your problem? And
Wait. You're standing backstage.
Yeah.
There's the tape. Okay, guys, turn off the tape. No one at home can see that.
Yeah.
You're standing backstage. Danny's about to go out and do some sort of boxing match.
Yeah.
Why are you even backstage? How do you get backstage?
No, I was a referee in one of the matches earlier,
Okay.
and Kid Chris was doing his match.
Okay.
So I went upstairs. He goes, "Come and meet Phil and all the guys that were boxing," And I'm just talking to him, and all of a sudden he's like, "No."
What does he say to you to piss you off?
At the beginning, I said, "I go, how are you going to do in a fight or something like that?" And he goes, "I'll be fine." I go, "But yeah, but Kid Chris is the referee," and he's like, "What the fuck does that mean?" And I'm saying, because I refereed and I didn't know how to referee.
Right.
And I said, Chris doesn't know how to referee a fight either. So, and he goes, "What do you guys got something planned?" And I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And he just starts babbling. He's like a fucking loudmouth. So fuck it. I'll smack him like a bitch.
Why, do you foresee bad things in my future?
No, I'm not saying anything. What are you getting a fucking attitude? I mean...
No, dude, I was just saying.
I don't see no attitude.
I was just saying.
You're a little
aggressive.
Dude, I was just saying.
I come up and say hi, and you fucking act like a dude.
Actually, you were a little
I act
aggressive.
like a what? Wait, I act like a what? Dude, this is my room. I'm just getting ready. Could you just...
No, yo. Get the fuck out of here, man. Yo, hold on. Will. What's wrong with you?
Let him up. Let him up. Yeah.
You all right?
Listen,
Whoa. Let him up.
What happened, man?
It's all right. Whoa. You okay?
Try to say nice.
Hang on a second. You ready to move up? Did you ever read your Bible? Did you read the Bible?
No, I never
I took
did.
this one.
You want the other one, too?
Yeah. Let him have it.
Guys.
Give it.
Let him have it. What's wrong?
Let him have it.
Will.
You got your shot.
Yeah, it's fine. He can jump in again.
He won't.
Nah, don't do that.
Take your shot.
Come on, Dan.
Nah, I mean,
Take
if
your
he
shot.
jumps in,
Nah, Dan, you gotta fight.
go do your fucking fight. We'll talk after.
Don't fight girls, man.
Yeah, you don't fight girls.
And old guys, you're just gonna get hurt.
You're a fucking old guy. You're the fucking old.
Yeah, but you just swung, and I'm still standing here offering you
I'm
another
still standing
cheek.
too. You got the one that has to have a fucking
Don't worry,
bodyguard
back up, and
around.
let's see how he does. Let him back up. Let him swing it again. That was
So they
it?
can jump in
That's
again.
what you got?
Yeah, so they can jump in again.
Yeah, I mean,
That's bullshit.
listen, you gotta fight him.
All right.
Dude, are you kidding with that? Look at that. Look at that.
Well, I get jumped by your fucking guy.
My dad hits harder than that, and he's dead.
All right.
You done? You done with your hard guy
I'm done for now.
Get out.
Yeah, we'll see, fuckhead. We'll see, fuckhead.
I don't buy it.
All right. Well, you can buy it.
I swear on the life of my child.
I don't swear on the life of my child. I never did, but I'm
Bob,
telling
admit
you.
it's a phony.
No,
Come
no.
on, Bob.
Say, I swear on the life of my child that fight with Danny Bonaducci was real.
It was a smack.
Swear
That
on
wasn't
the
a
life.
fight. I will never swear on the life of my child.
Why?
Because I would never
But
do
if you're
that.
telling the truth, he's not going to die.
No, but I would never do that in case he did.
All right, so it's fake.
I would never do it. No, I would never swear
You know,
on my
if
child.
that wasn't fake, you look like you're acting when you're for real.
That is not me acting. If
I feel he would swear on the life of his child if it was real.
Absolutely.
No, would never
Because
do
it wouldn't
that.
mean anything because it was real.
I would never do. I would never swear on my son. Never.
What religion
No.
are you? You can't swear.
I'm part of everything.
He's Jewish.
Yeah, he can swear all he wants.
Will you swear on your fiance's life?
Yes.
Okay. Swear on your fiance's life.
I swear on my fiance's life. I just smacked him because I was pissed off and I just lost my mind.
Swear on your fiance's life.
I swear on her life that I lost my mind.
And that slap was a real
That
fight.
was a real
You
smack.
two didn't set it up.
No. I was pissed off because
You would lie to me? You gonna make me look like a fool if I believe you?
You want to
Have
call?
I been bad to you?
You want to call?
Wait,
Danny?
wait,
No.
wait, sir. I'm gonna talk to you man to man.
Mm-hmm.
Have I been bad to you ever?
Never.
I'm a friend. Am I?
Yes. Yes.
I'm asking you man to man. When you wax Danny Bonaducci in the face,
what?
I'm asking you to swear on
Mm-hmm.
anything. Did you have a real fight with that guy? I want to know the truth. I'm asking as a friend.
Yes, it was a real thing. He pissed me off, and I was not in the mood for it. And I wanted to. I just flip out.
Because
That's how I
Danny's
am.
a tough guy. He looks. Like
I don't give a if he's
I
a tough
don't
guy.
buy that he doesn't attack back. I mean, I've never seen.
Well, I
Danny-
got thrown by 3 big dudes.
That's true.
But
You
they
know what I
didn't
mean?
have any trouble holding him back. He wasn't attacking.
Well, he had a fight also right there. I mean, if his fight was coming
Yeah,
up,
he's
but I
so
didn't.
well thought out.
He's going to probably worry about a lawsuit, but I don't give a. I'm not going to sue anybody.
What do you think, Robin?
I don't believe it for a second.
All right. It doesn't matter if you.
Who was videotaping it?
I don't know. The people there that were there. I didn't even know that there was a camera there until later. I didn't know.
I don't know. I don't picture Danny holding back from whacking you right back, and he did.
Well, he can fucking do it anytime he wants.
Wow. And you tell me it's real.
I'm not
gonna believe you because you're a friend.
I'm not gonna fucking back down from anyone. If somebody talks to me like an asshole, he goes around fucking hitting people. I can hit him too. I don't give a fuck.
Well, it's sort of like a bitch slapper or sucker
Well, that's
punch.
that's the best way to hit somebody is to give him a fucking
smack.
A smack.
Well, I got to tell you, if you did that, you're a pretty brave dude. You're a lot
care.
braver than I thought.
I'm a lot stupider than you fucking thought. That's what it is.
Oh, do you think
we
Rev
thought you
Bob
were
is a
this
good
stupid.
fighter?
No, I think he's a good fighter. Absolutely. I said that before I saw this tape. I've seen him fight.
You think you could beat up Artie?
Yeah, definitely.
I don't think I could beat. I don't think I could beat him up.
Definitely.
No.
Artie's a pretty tough guy.
No, I know I can.
You know how to fight.
I know pretty good.
Are you into Taekwondo or?
No, I took that when I was younger, and but I can throw a punch.
Bob, say that we hate each other.
Okay, we hate each other.
And we'll get a box. I'll box Bob. Fuck him. 100 grand? Can you get 100 grand?
Artie said the tape is fake.
Yeah.
You know,
whatever.
I have,
It's up to
I have a
whatever.
dilemma here because Bob's my friend and he might be trying to get some money. But Bob, we haven't talked about this, so I said my piece the other day. I can't go back on it. I could almost write what the conversation was before.
Go ahead.
You know, Levy saying, look, I have a big presence on the Stern Show. You're a big celebrity. So do you. Let's pretend we're...
How is he a big celebrity?
Let's pretend we're mad. I mean, you know, whatever. He's a celebrity of some sort that's been on our show. So are you. Let's pretend we're going to fight each other. Howard will, you know, believe it. Then we'll get a boxing match to make money. I think that's what happened.
Is that what's going on?
No, I'm not boxing anybody. I'll fight him in the street. I'd fight him in the street.
Will you fight him in my studio?
Yeah, I would.
You would?
I would. I'm not afraid of him. I'm not afraid of anything, basically, now. I'm not. I will fight him in this thing. Just go all out. Right here.
No money involved.
No money involved. No money.
Wow.
Okay. You get him in right here, right in that corner.
And you will beat the shit out of him.
I bet you I will. And if I lost, I wouldn't give a fuck. That's how I feel.
Wow.
It doesn't scare. He doesn't scare me.
Well, you're a real man.
No, I don't give a fuck. Right in there, with no gloves, no nothing.
Nobody's arranging anything, so you can say anything.
He's a black belt, that dude.
It doesn't matter. I get a hold of him. What's he going to do?
You don't care what belt he's wearing.
It doesn't matter. I'll wrap it around his throat.
Right.
It doesn't matter.
How did it get to the point where he kept putting his face in your face and saying, just hit me? Like, why did he start doing that?
That was when I was thrown to the ground.
Yeah.
And he's like, do it again.
Hit me again. That's right. Fred, what do you think? You're a good judge of this.
You want to know something? And I said what I said what I thought to Sal the day before you guys came on the air and thought it was phony. As God is my witness, I think he really slapped him, and I think he really doesn't like Danny, and I must commend him for it.
Huh.
Wow.
It doesn't, like, I just fucking, my mind
just
snaps.
Bob,
like, just
listening
talking.
to Bob, I don't know Bob as well as Artie knows him, but, you know, you kind of catch a vibe from somebody. Bob is the kind of guy, he's a nice guy, but you just don't with him. You just don't him. If you you will pay the price.
I mean, Sal knows the way I am. Like, I'll snap. Like, everybody comes to me to, like, we're at the club and Jim will go, like, this guy's doing this. Go take care of it. And I got to act like the asshole. Like, and they send me up there to fucking do it.
Can you beat up Jim? Jim's in good shape.
Yeah, believe me.
You could beat him up.
Jim's not a fighter. Jim's like, you know. I mean, I'm not really a fighter. Is
Jim a pussy?
No, he's not. No. Jim's one of my best friends. I love him.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I could beat you up.
Oh, anyone could beat me up. I don't think
I can beat him.
I think you could. I'm the worst.
I just snap lately, and I just do shit sometimes, and I do, and I'll admit that I'm a. And
boy, I'd love to see you and Danny Bonaduce.
I would do it right here.
Wow.
I don't want any money. Just do it. I swear to God, just do it.
That's how you know he doesn't like the guy. He's willing to do it for no cash, but Bonaduce will never do it because he's a.
And if there is any cash, I'd give it to charity. I'll give it to your house. What is it?
Girls' night out.
Girls' night out.
Urethra, Africa.
Or I'll give it to the guy to get his breast reduction. Whatever. I don't give a fuck.
Did you see those man titties?
I was so mad at my girlfriend. I was like, why can't you have it? That black guy had nice tits. He really did. They weren't bad. They were not bad.
He was very hot.
He was. I know. When you put that fucking oil on him, I was like.
Blue Iris, you're on the air. Very well internationally known porn star. Blue Iris.
Hi. Listen, Bob. Clonopin is a Class A1 drug, and it's physically addicting, highly addicting. You gotta go see a psychiatrist and be under psychiatric monitor.
I love hearing Blue Iris talk. This is how she sounds to me.
Wow.
I love you, Bob.
I love you too.
You didn't take me. You're going to be sorry. I love you.
I love you too.
If you take too much Xanax, you can't come.
I know that. That's another thing. I have to like an hour.
So what you're saying?
Yeah, if you take Xanax, get away. Don't take Xanax ever again.
No, I won't. Never.
Blue Iris is saying that. Blue Iris
is still saying.
Won't shut up. Blue Iris is saying don't take Klonopin because it is so. She says you have to go see a psychiatrist and get on some.
You may need Klonopin.
What?
You may be bipolar.
All right, but
what'd you call me, a fag?
But what?
No, and Donnie Benchy is a punk, and he doesn't deserve 5 minutes of your time.
Okay.
All right, Blue. Thank you.
Saying.
She said Danny Bonaduce's a punk and doesn't deserve 5 minutes of your time.
This is Blue. I went to the hospital and I was bleeding mayonnaise.
Next week, you guys.
She's coming in next week?
Yeah, Tuesday.
I'm
Yeah, by
having
the
my
way,
knees removed.
We're really excited about this. Next week, we'll be playing the newly weird game with George Takei, Evil
nice.
Day, Blue Iris, and their significant others.
Oh, that's right.
Nice.
Yeah.
But really, don't around with that stuff, especially with alcohol. That's like drinking white lightning and then setting your mouth on fire.
All right.
right.
Thank you, Blue. And for more information on anything Rev Bob Levy, go to RevBobLevy.com.
That's right.
RevBobLevy.com, okay? And check out Bob. He's really funny. He really is good. And even whether he's on Xanax, Coke, and booze,
Yeah.
or
You don't need it. You can go
I know. I'm going to get off it.
It
believe
doesn't
me.
matter. He's funny anyway.
Yeah.
He knows
Thank
how to
you.
be funny even through all the drugs.
Yeah.
And that's right, right?
I'm going to get through this. I'm telling you.
I'm worried about you a little
I
bit.
swear
When
to
did
God.
you start with this drinking and drugging and
When I was.
what's that, Howard?
I don't know. I left up Blue Iris's phone.
She probably got in
That was the monitor for my kidney. The other day, my kidney threw up out of my nose.
That was me coming.
Yeah, watch out for Klonopin. Ooh, I threw up my foot.
I was 18 when I started.
Yeah.
Well, Bob, I'm worried about you. Get that under control.
I am. I swear to God, that's why I want to talk about it. I can't. Who do I talk to? Sal, the fucking guy's an idiot.
Yeah, that's what RevBobLevy.com. Remember, go there and you'll go see Bob. You have a great night.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. And then he also appears with a lot of the guys in Killer Comedy and all of that.
Robin will be there.
You know what it is? I had like a 70-year-old Irish guy was my counselor at a rehab. He had like 20 years sober. And he would pull me aside for a one-on-one, and he'd go, "Artie, you're disgusting." he would say to me, "Exercise. That's the key word. Get that exercise going. You're disgusting."
Yeah.
And that's how I feel about you. You're disgusting. Get that exercise going.
Yeah, don't forget to see me and him in Dallas.
Right. All right, Rev.
Oh, wow,
Thanks.
yeah.
I'm going to take a break because we're way behind. I want to thank the Rev Bob Levy.
Thank you,
it's always
sir.
good seeing you. Congratulations on your fiancée. She's beautiful.
Thank you very much.
When is the wedding? You guys called one off.
Well, we're taking our time.
Now you're taking your time.
Well, yeah, we're probably, I don't know, next year, early
That's a
next
good
year.
idea.
In
Take
the
your
spring,
time.
next spring. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's not in any rush.
Yeah, I got to get off the drugs first, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Get that exercise going.
Let Yucko get married first. Then
Yeah, yeah.
Don't steal his
Yeah,
thunder.
don't try to eclipse
I can't believe I'm in his wedding party.
Quick prediction, Howard. Yucko's marriage or Bob's? What's going to go better?
Oh, no, mine is going to go bad.
I say Yucko's.
No, he doesn't even have a say in his fucking marriage.
That's why it'll go better.
No.
You got too much of
That's
his
what
thing.
marriage is, dude. Hello.
I know.
Don't
I
say
appreciate
anything.
you taking the drugs so you don't come to have something in common with your wife. That's nice.
Both of you don't come?
No, she comes twice. I
She
get her
said
every
last time she don't come.
Every time, you liar, Artie. Every time she comes. Every time.
That's it. I want a boxing match right after Bonnet.
That's it, Artie.
How much can you get from me and him?
I'm going
We'll
to
be
slap
back.
you in the faces.
We'll be back right after these words. Thanks, Rev.
I love you.
The Reverend Bob Levy, we love you too.
So, guys, things got a little heated in the studio.
Yeah,
Is everything all right?
Everything's fine.
Let me tell you something. This woman is very nice to me. I'm very nice to her. She knows when business is when I'm doing business on the weekend, she'll never come up to me if I was doing something fucked up at a show and go, "Don't do that," because of the fact that that's what I'm working. You know what I mean? Whatever happens there, happens there. And if I flip out at work and I do whatever, or say I'm, if I'm got my balls out or whatever, that's my work, right?
Hey, she lets you eat ass on
Let him
stage,
eat ass
right?
every weekend.
Yeah, but that's what I done
That's
this
what he
way
does.
before her. You know what I mean? What am I gonna do? Not eat ass anymore because I met somebody?
And I would never ask him to do that because that's who he is.
Yeah, I'm an ass eater.
He's an ass eater.
I'm not gonna change. I told her I am not gonna change, but I will change my mental thinking. Is that the word? No, because I am up, right? How bad am I? I am so hard on myself. It's unbelievable. Am I right?
You're hard on yourself and then you take it out on me when I don't do anything wrong.
But I never hit you with the
No.
front of my hand. Remember that.
You haven't
Never did.
Bonaducci'd me.
With the Danny Bonaducci fight. Is that real?
Yeah, but it's not a fight. Where was there a fight?
All right, well, the smack.
The smack, yeah. And I tell you, I would fight him in the studio, in the fight, whatever, rolling around, fight. Go ahead.
And you think you
Do
could
it,
really
I do
kick
it.
his ass?
Yeah,
The
I
guy's
do.
nuts.
So what? I'm nuts.
He's on steroids, too, isn't he?
So what? There's more. I'm insane, believe
He's
me.
little.
You know?
So, Christine, you think he could take him?
Yeah.
I'm not.
He's not.
What's he calling in about?
He actually is. He's going out on tour, but he's also pissed off about some article that appeared in the Inquirer. He wanted to clear some shit up.
All right.
Hey, Ike, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing great.
Ike.
Got no business printing.
Hey, Ike, you there?
Yeah.
How you doing, man?
No, I'm doing great. Long time no see.
Where's he?
I can barely hear Ike. What happened to him?
I don't know.
Ike, you're like almost...
Where are you calling from, Mars? That's how far away you sound.
You sound like you're on another planet.
No, I'm on this planet.
What's going on, Will, with the connection here?
I think we woke him up out of like a dead sleep.
No, but this ain't he's wide awake. You just can't hear him. There's something technically going on wrong.
Exactly.
Listen to this.
I mean, you can't hear
me
him.
like 3 numbers. We tried every number. There's a lot of issues with getting Ike on the phone. You want us to try and call it back?
Yeah, we can't hear Ike. I want to talk to the cat, but I can't hear him.
It'd be like you're having a private conversation.
Yeah, that's pretty private. Too private.
Oh, wait. Something happened there. Now, how did it get better?
You guys are saying that he's got to talk directly into the phone.
Ike, do you know where you might be talking into the ear part?
Maybe so, you know.
Turn the phone around.
Can you turn the phone around and talk into the mouthpiece?
Yeah, it's sounding better now.
Just almost for a second.
I have no idea.
Yeah, Ike, we're going to try and call you back, test out some phones, but I think we'd have better luck yelling out the window.
Yeah, I think so, too.
All right, man. Hold on.
Okay.
They're going to call you back.
They call you back, brother. Man. You know, Ike, I got a whole bunch of stuff to talk to him about. He's pissed because, he's 15. He's married to woman number 15.
Are you serious?
Yeah, Tina Turner was like wife number
2 or 3
or something.
Well, I heard it's marriage number 15. I think he might have married the same broad like 5 times. So maybe it'd be like 10. That's what I heard. It may be 10 women.
Then we'll have. That's one thing we need to clear up. Then
It said in the
one of many things.
It said Ike divorced. It said in the National Enquirer that he divorced his 15th wife because she tried to poison. She allegedly tried to poison him with an overdose of prescription pills, and he says it's not true.
Oh, so he didn't divorce her because of that.
Yeah, he says they're back together. And,
I see.
And then there's, I don't know. I can't even follow. Like,
where's he finding women?
I don't know. Like,
how old is he?
When that Ike's, shit, he's got to be like almost 70, right?
Yeah, at least.
I think I saw the notes, Howard. His 76th birthday's coming up.
How come the cat doesn't know how to work his phone though?
Oh, I mean, I think he's had trouble with a lot of things in life.
The phone was invented in his lifetime.
Yeah, but I mean, like Gary says, he's had trouble with everything. Maybe he's had trouble with phones. I got a feeling we're never going to be able to really talk to Ike.
Not, Will says they've got 3 different numbers. I don't know what's going on there.
Well, 70 years ago, when he would have learned how to use a phone at age 6, it still was that Andy Griffith thing with the
hand piece and the mouthpiece.
Maybe he doesn't know the new ones.
Ike had a fucked up life, though. I mean, okay, you kind of you're miserable with him because he beat Tina Turner in that movie. You know, that was their life story. But did you know he watched his father get lynched?
No, I didn't know that.
That's rough, man.
Yeah, that's what he says anyway.
That would piss me off.
He says his father and another black
I
man.
wouldn't have beat Tina because of it.
Yeah,
I might have beaten Tina because of that. If I watched my dad get lynched by a group of white men, I might have to beat Tina. I mean, I hate to say it.
Now.
I don't know, man. That's got to screw with your head.
Well, he's always claimed that was overstated, the beating.
Well, it's crazy.
Well, basically what he says is that she beat you back, like it was a fight, not just him beating her.
Well, he said the movie ruined his life, but he's the one who approved the script.
What?
Yeah.
I think we got it. I think after many phone calls to 5 different phone lines, I think we got it.
All right, what number is he on?
What line, Will? Hold on.
19.
Line 19.
Okay, got it. Ike, you there?
Yeah.
Brother, now I hear you.
Yeah, good.
What was going on over there?
I don't know, man. Something wrong with his phone. Maybe they're having sex or something.
Who's that broad in the background there?
I don't know. It's a new one. You don't know her.
This is not
another woman?
This is not your wife?
No.
That's your wife?
Yeah, now, yeah.
Yeah. Is this wife
Not the one you met.
Is that wife number 15?
14.
14.
They always make mistakes.
Yeah. Hey, Ike, I know you want to clear this up right off the bat. I wanted to give you a chance to do it. It said in the Inquirer that the reason you got a divorce from this wife that you're with right now, or you were getting a divorce, is because she tried to poison you with an overdose of pills?
Yeah, that was overdose of Viagra.
Viagra.
Yeah, and Cialis.
Cialis?
Cialis, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Hey, how hot is this broad?
Oh, man, you should see her.
Really
How
nice.
old is she?
How old is she?
I can't tell you that.
How old are you now?
Wait till you see her.
How old are you now?
75.
And you're banging what? A broad half your age?
I'm looking 30 though.
How come you got to use Viagra?
I don't use it. That's what they said.
Oh, so you don't take Viagra?
No.
So the story is fake?
Yeah, but totally fake.
She tried to poison you with Viagras?
Yeah, give me an overdose.
Yeah, so are you suing them now over that?
Well, you see, yes.
You are suing?
Yes.
I see. So you're upset about it?
You're damn right I'm upset about it. Would you be?
Well, how did they get that story anyway?
I don't know. I'm going to find out.
Ike, do you think something's wrong with you that you have been married 14 times? Do you?
Yeah, I think I'm hard to learn.
Yeah. Is this the final marriage, do you think?
I hope so.
Yeah, and she's giving you tons of pussy?
Uh-huh. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I mean, you got a lot in your lifetime. Was Tina your first or second wife?
Neither. We never was married.
Oh, you never married Tina Turner?
No.
Not legally?
No.
But you had another wife when you were with her.
Well, wait just a second. I had another one when I was with her.
Yeah.
No.
No?
No.
I thought you were married at that time.
No. This cat's had so many women.
He can't even keep it straight.
You know,
probably.
guess what age Ike Turner lost his virginity?
9.
Nope.
11.
6 years old.
No shit.
6 years old, right? You were banging a 45-year-old when you were 6, right?
Yeah, that's right, man. You sure remember.
Yeah.
Remember, it was like he was there, yes.
It was a neighbor, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's called child abuse. That's not called losing
No,
your
that's
virginity.
today they call it child abuse. But back then it wasn't child abuse at all.
No.
That was 1937.
Well, now they call that molesting. Back then in your day, you called that making love, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
I was having fun, you know.
Yeah.
And so was she.
Oh, man.
And for real...
6 years old? How could you make love to a 6-year-old boy?
Ooh.
Ask Fred.
How old are you now?
Ask half the church.
So when you started at 6 years old, you were able to get a full erection?
Yeah, man.
And you came and everything?
You damn right. Wouldn't you? I would say that you was, too.
Oh, absolutely. I would love it.
Yeah.
What did you do? Did you lie and tell her you were 8 so that she wouldn't feel funny about it?
No, I didn't tell her anything.
I mean, could you imagine, though?
You told her the most you want.
Yeah, and you would climb on top of her and do her, and she taught you how to do it?
Yeah, she really taught me good, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, Ike, it's so sad in a way when I read that you spent over $11 million on cocaine.
$11 million?
$11 million on cocaine.
How do you do that?
You would,
easy.
If you hadn't been into coke, you would have been a wealthy, wealthy man right now.
I would have been, huh?
Right?
Well, that's what you said. I would have been.
Well, if you spent $11 million, you had $11 million.
Is that because you were smoking it, Ike? You smoked coke?
Wow.
Yeah, back in those days, I did both.
Right. It goes quick if you smoke it.
Yeah.
You say the movie, What's Love Got to Do with It, wrecked your life, but didn't you approve the script?
No, I do not. And neither does Tina. That movie, man, it sabotaged my career.
But didn't they pay you like a bunch of money? Didn't you earn?
No, man.
Disney paid you
$45,000.
Yeah, Disney paid you $45,000.
For your rights, right?
Yeah, for the approval to make the movie.
No. They told me I was approving. My attorney told me that I was approving for somebody else to do the movie in my place. He didn't tell me that they could portray me in the way they wanted to, and so I agreed to it.
You still getting high?
Ooh, heck no.
No, you don't even drink?
No, nothing. Never did.
You just did coke?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, and how'd you get off the coke? Would they put you in jail?
Yeah, that's what it took to do it.
Yeah, and how were you treated in jail? Did the other prisoners bust your balls because you're Ike Turner?
Well, you know, if you get along with the cops, you're a snitch, and if you get along with the inmates, they say you're trying to be a star, so you torn between the pillar and the post.
Yeah, did you have to fight?
No.
You never had to kick a brother's ass?
No, not this one.
You didn't get your balls busted by the Aryan race?
No, not at all.
You saw all that, though. You saw the different games.
Oh, yeah, man, I saw everything.
Anybody try to give you anal sex?
Whoa. No, that's to stop me from the cocaine. I saw that movie Scared Straight, where you go to sleep and they screw you in the butt. And so, I wouldn't go to jail and go to sleep.
Hey, aren't you good friends with Phil Spector, the guy who's up on charges right now?
Yeah.
And do you think he's capable of shooting a girl?
Hell no.
You don't think he did it?
No, I do not.
Why do you think you two get along so well, you and Phil Spector?
I don't know, because one time I told him off. I think he have a lot of yeses around him.
Mm-hmm.
And don't nobody tell the truth. And one night he fooled me out to a place with no money in those days. And I got there, and I waited 2 hours for him to pay the cab driver. He didn't pay him. So I went back to the place where I stayed with one of Hugh Hefner's ex-partners. And when I got back, I was so mad, I called Phil Spector's house. And I told him that if when he came out to the car when I got ready to go, and he told me that if I leave, he wasn't my friend anymore. I told him, well, how you lose something you never have? Never had.
Hey, did you ever give it to Tina in the ass?
Would you like to know?
Come on, give me some scoop on that. Tina Turner, she was in her prime, sexy girl. Did you ever give it to her from, in the buttocks?
No, you know better than that.
You don't do that?
No, man.
You never give it to all the sex. I don't
pack shit for nobody.
Come on, all the sex you had, you never put it in a woman's ass?
No.
You ever eat ass?
Hell no.
You don't eat ass?
No. I'm totally square.
But you'll eat a girl's pussy.
Why not?
But
you came out of it whole soul and body. Don't have to go back live deep.
And what's the most amount of women you had at one time? Someone told me you once orgied with 6 chicks at once.
No, more than that.
More than 6 at once?
Yeah, with 9 or something like that.
Like 9?
Yeah.
How does he make money today? Does he still get royalties and all that stuff?
No, man, I go out on tours, and I went out on 47 one-nighters last year.
You got any money?
With nights at the proms. And I made, about $398,000.
You got any money in the bank?
Huh. That's what they're for.
What?
That's what they're for, to put money in.
Yeah, do you have any money in the bank?
Do I?
Yeah, did you go through all your cash?
Oh, man, no. I don't know where that come from.
You got investments?
Yes, I have that, too.
Where you living now?
In San Marcos, California.
You got a nice spread, or you got a dumpy little apartment?
Yeah, oh, no, man.
You got a nice apartment?
Yes, I do.
Or is it a house?
It's a house.
Oh, you got a house?
Yes.
What'd you pay for that?
I don't even remember.
Is it worth $1 million?
Are you by the water?
Yes.
You're on the water?
Yes.
So you got some money?
I would think so.
Yeah.
Because I had to say, you did write some hit songs, and they still get played.
Yes, and I did the Shoop song with Salt and Pepper.
You got a Jew taking care of your money?
No, they did my song, Salt and Pepper.
No, I'm saying, do you have a Jewish guy taking care of your money?
Yeah.
Oh, you got a Jew?
Yeah.
Oh,
why you think I wear this thing around my neck?
You think OJ's guilty?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No, I haven't really thought about that.
Hey, Ike, I always thought about it.
I don't think so.
You know what I always thought about, Ike, and I'm being dead serious with you. I think the reason that you got into coke and you had some issues and stuff, you saw a terrible thing when you were a boy. You saw your dad get lynched in front of you with another black man?
Yeah.
I mean, the white people came and hung your dad up on a tree?
Yeah, they took him out to the swamps, and they kicked holes in his stomach.
Kicked holes in his stomach?
Yes, and he laid up for 3 years, and they wouldn't take him in the White Hospital, and so they after they kicked holes in his stomach, they took him out. They took him out to the swamps, and they kicked holes in his stomach. And after they did that, they brought him back to the house and threw him in the yard. And he laid there 3 years, and he died.
But you didn't see them beat him.
No.
So you just know that your father had spent 3 years very ill and then died.
I thought your dad got lynched.
We lived in the second house on the corner in Clarksdale, Mississippi, and he was a minister, and he was going with some black chick that was going with this white dude, bird dog. What you say?
Was she want it right now?
He was
Ike, who's that? What's that? That's your wife?
Yeah, she's telling me to put it on speakerphone where she can hear what I say.
It's all right. She doesn't need to hear. We need to hear.
We need to. She can hear what you're saying.
Yeah, well, anyway.
You know, don't beat her with your shoe.
And when the wind was blowing the wrong way, coming home from school, you could smell his intestine.
Oh, my God. Now, so you didn't see him get lynched?
No, God.
He just saw him suffer.
You saw your dad suffer. You think maybe that's why you did all the coke?
I don't know. I have no idea.
He laid in the yard just for 3 years?
No, not in the yard.
No, not in the yard, no. The health department put a health tip beside my house.
Uh-huh.
And because they wouldn't take him in the White Hospital. And he laid there 3 years until he died.
And nobody ever got charged or anything?
No, not in Mississippi.
First time you banged Tina, she was what, 15 years old?
I don't remember, man.
Was she a virgin when you banged her?
No, I doubt that. Seriously, no.
Yeah. You ever get a virgin?
Yeah, I have quite a few of them.
You did?
At least that's the lie they told.
How old
At
were
least
you?
that's the lie they told.
How old was you when you got your first white woman?
My first white woman, I don't know.
Is this one white, the one that's over there now?
No.
Black sister?
No, she's...
Asian?
No, she's a frog.
She's a frog?
French?
Yeah.
Frog.
She's French?
No.
What is she?
She's a spook.
She's black?
Yes.
She got afro hair or she straightened it?
She's straightened. She's a blonde.
Oh, she's a blonde. She's a black chick with blonde hair. That's crazy. I don't know if
She's a
I like
blonde
that.
spook.
Well, he liked that with Tina. He even had Tina in the blonde wig.
Yeah, you like that. You like when the black women put on the blonde hair, right?
Yeah.
Blonde
love it.
spook?
I think you would like that too.
Yeah.
Blonde spook.
Is she? That's what he said.
Like a bloke.
Yeah. Is she very fine?
I think so.
Let me speak to her.
Okay, hold on a second.
All right.
Hello.
Hey, baby.
Hi.
You try to kill Ike or what?
That's with Viagra, yeah.
You tried to kill him with Viagra. Does he take Viagra?
No, he doesn't need. He doesn't need Viagra.
So you didn't try to kill him, did you?
And of course not.
Are you very fine?
Am I fine?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so, honey.
You sound hot.
How long have you known Ike?
That's because I am hot.
Aren't you afraid of Ike? Because sometimes he can get crazy.
No, I'm not afraid of Ike.
Yeah, at 76.
He's not hitting you with a shoe.
Yeah, at 76, you could probably beat him up, right?
I could probably beat him up.
Yeah.
I doubt that.
Yeah. Is he giving it to you all the time? I mean, is he active sexually?
Man, my thing get hard as Japanese arithmetic.
Oh, there it is, Ike.
It's like a TP tent in the bed.
No kidding.
Every morning?
Every morning he gives it to you, huh?
Every morning.
Wow. Hey, that's pretty good.
How long have you been with Ike?
Oh,
7 years.
7 years?
He's a much older man than you, though.
Yeah, well, that's what makes it so great.
Don't you ever die inside for a young man?
Experience is wisdom.
He is, yeah. He's like 30 years old.
What are you wearing right now, baby?
What am I? Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Really? You're naked?
Totally.
Hey, Ike, why don't you do it right now so we can listen in?
Yeah, you had to pay for that.
Yeah. You once told me you were 17 years old when you banged your first white woman.
But maybe I was. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's hard to remember way back then, huh?
Yeah. And Ike never wore a condom, but he claims he never got a disease.
No.
Never got a disease. How many kids?
6.
6?
You ever see any of them?
Yeah, all the time.
Real kidding.
How old was he when he banged his first black woman?
How old was that when I banged my first? Oh, he already knew how old I was.
Yeah, he was 6 years old.
He was
Yeah.
He was 6 years old, baby.
Oh, you. How old were you when you banged your first black woman? Or did you get
50.
a bang?
50.
50?
Yeah.
He's a slow bloomer, a late bloomer.
I'm a late bloomer, man. I like it black. Oh, baby, I go there. I love it black.
Yeah, I know that's right.
You're damn right. These white women, they can't hold up to my pounding.
Yeah. Last time I saw you at the
Uh-oh.
It was the Four Seasons.
Hey, Ike.
Yeah.
So you never wore a condom, but you don't have any weird stuff on your penis? Like you didn't get any disease?
No. What I want with a disease?
And you still don't wear condoms?
No.
So what about with this broad here? You're going to get her pregnant?
So we have another baby.
You want to have another baby. You come inside of her with no birth control.
No, why should I have birth control?
Do you want to get pregnant?
Look, we take care of other countries. Why can't we take care of my babies?
I don't know. Ike switched phones again.
Yeah.
Hey, Ike, I got to go, man. The phone is acting up again, so.
No, I think because they put it on speakerphone.
You got it on speakerphone?
Yeah.
Get it off that speakerphone. Pick up the phone.
Okay.
Hey, Ike.
No, did she do right or did she do wrong?
She did wrong.
Okay, I'm still on speakerphone.
We messed up again.
I wanted to hear when Ike shot his paper boy.
Oh.
Do you know about that?
No.
Ike once shot the paper boy.
Man, you know too much of my life. You know that, Howard.
I know, but the phone sucks now because you get that speaker phone.
Oh, wait a minute. You got shit off. Wait.
I took it off.
It's on speaker. Now it's on speakerphone, right?
It's on speakerphone.
Now you're on speakerphone.
I'm on speakerphone now?
Yeah, get off it.
Wait a minute.
Make the phone regular.
Now it's going regular now.
Yeah. It's not so good. Next time I talk to you, I want to talk about when you shot at the paper.
You got to come in here.
You got to come in. Just come in one time, all right?
Yeah, I will. You still in New York?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're in New York.
The same place?
Yeah,
No,
well,
not the
different.
same place.
We're on satellite now.
Oh, okay. Well, I will do that.
All right. So listen, let me tell.
Within the next 3 or 4 weeks.
All right.
Let me tell everyone, Ike Turner's tour kicks off in December. For tour dates, go to IkeTurner.com. All right, Ike. Thanks, man. And say hi to your lady again for me. I don't know her name.
Her name is Audrey Madison.
Audrey. All right, Audrey.
Madison. Oh, she just hit me. Audrey Madison Turner.
Turner.
All right, baby.
Okay.
Thanks, Ike.
All right, thank you.
Guy's a wild dude.
He says he was never married to Tina.
I don't know, man.
No.
I apologize. There were a lot of good callers on the phone. For example, here's a guy, Tony, who was in prison with Ike. He wanted to say hi. Irish John was going to ask Ike if he ever heard his hand beating Tina.
What a disease.
There's another guy, Jordan, who says Ike is very happy. He tried to sue his parents.
Oh, what? His parents or Ike's parents?
Ike's parents or something.
Wow.
Or try to sue Jordan's parents. I don't know. And Sour Shoes was going to come on as Tina Turner and sing for Ike. And there was a guy on the phone who he says, if Ike never married Tina, why was her last name Turner?
Right.
It's hard to find a woman with the same last name as you. And which hand did Ike used to beat Tina with? You see, there was a lot of good phone calls, but
couldn't get him.
I couldn't get to it. I got to see that broad he's banging too.
Yeah, he'll bring the whole kit and caboodle in here when he comes.
Yeah. All right. Well,
she sounds young.
She does. It's got to be a great scene going on in that house. $11 million in coke, Artie. Makes you look like a piker. That's your hero right there.
A lot of.
Hey, Howard, how's it going?
Hey, now.
Hey, I just wanted to get your opinion on something. Last week when Mario Cantone was in the studio, he kind of felt that Gary isn't as attractive as he used to be. So I'm just curious, who do you think has a worse physique, either Gary or Ronnie?
Well, Ronnie's into this whole workout thing now. Ronnie lost a lot of weight.
Ronnie looks great. He's real healthy.
Ronnie goes on a treadmill. He's trying to look good. So Ronnie has a better physique, I would imagine, than Gary.
So with shirts off, you think that Ronnie would be more attractive than Gary would be?
I wouldn't. Both of them are pretty unattractive to me.
The only reason I've seen Ronnie with his shirt off is because I've seen him get drunk and take his shirt off.
He used to do that when he was fat.
So, Howard's right. Ronnie got into some sort of health kick like last year or something, and he's way healthy. He's got one of the better physiques around right now, as far as we're concerned.
Yeah, he's not that heavy. Gary's really a mess.
I would have to say, Howard's physique is up there.
But he's asking between Gary and Ronnie.
I'm trying to think of this whole crew we have here.
Fred's in good shape.
Fred is really good shape. Howard and Ronnie, and it might end there.
Now, do you think
Will's in good shape, isn't he?
He's a kid.
That's by default.
We don't count Will as part of the staff.
Is physique
I'm kidding,
the same
Will.
as shape?
Huh?
Do you think physique is the same as shape? Because I think a guy that could be out of shape could have a
I see what you mean. You're saying like if Robin was looking at Ronnie and Gary with their shirts off right now, she might even be more attracted to Gary, even though he's not in the same.
Right.
You got it.
I see. All right, boys.
Beauty contest.
Beauty pageant time. Here.
Out of your mind.
Come here.
Come on. I'd rather show Robin my.
What? I can't hear you.
All right, bring Ronnie in, and you two show me your.
Who's got the better?
Come on, Gary, get in here. Ronnie, get in here. Robin, you're the judge.
All right.
Be honest, Robin.
I will.
You're the judge. Gary, you might actually
Where's
be.
Ronnie? Oh, there's Ronnie.
Robin might actually be, even though Ronnie's in great shape.
I
she
still
might
could
be.
Why do I care
what Robin thinks of me?
Yeah, really.
Well, the guy wants
It's
to know.
for the guy on the phone.
I'm not.
Who gives a
All right,
shit?
So here, what do you think, Robin? Who's...
Take your shirt
Shirts
off.
off.
Pull him
No,
up.
I'm not pulling my shirt.
Come on, man. You've been working out. Let me see, Ron.
You guys are always screaming at girls. Take off the top.
I'm not
Ron.
taking all my top off now.
Pull your shirt up. Let me see. Let me see your abs. Let me see your six pack.
I don't have six pack.
You don't? Let me see.
No, I don't have a six pack. Here, see, I don't have a six pack.
Who you
I'll tell you what.
These two girls are afraid to take their shirt off.
I'll tell you what I'm willing to do. I'm willing to do something.
Poker?
I'm willing to do something.
What? You're going to take your shirt off?
I'll do something drastic to help this bit along if I have to. To make you two feel incredibly great, I'll get shirtless. I'll stand next to you. There's no way you could look bad at this point.
Yeah, if he's willing to take off his shirt,
What the
can't
fuck is that?
possibly.
Suppose Artie wins.
You know what, Artie? I think that might not even help me.
No, I think.
Gary, take off your shirt.
We've all seen
Artie,
him
get
without
up
his
there and
shirt.
help these guys out.
They got to agree to do it.
Howard, we're doing a radio show, for God's sake.
Yeah, but people are curious.
Oh, you never think of that when the girls are getting naked.
Well, that's because the way we salivate.
Come on, man. Look at this awesome.
Yeah, those guys have their shirts off. Richard and Sal.
Yeah.
There's Ronnie and.
Look at Sal's physique. That actually, I think, sort of more mirrors what Ronnie and I would look like. Ronnie's in a little bit better shape.
You could tell Richard's done a lot of outside work in his life.
Yeah.
He's
got some muscle.
They're wearing their Gary and Ronnie masks.
Looks good.
So they're not doing it, Howard?
All right, everybody has to take their shirt off, including me. And Robin, you will evaluate each person. Is that fair?
This is
All right,
what
let's
shit,
go.
man.
Come on, let's go.
How about Benji?
Let's go.
Benji,
too. Come on, Benji. Fred, come on.
We're going to do it right where we stand.
How do we get
Right where
stuck
we
in it?
stand. Take it off.
So you know what the worst part about this is? They do like a free Howard TV thing. You know, so like everyone can see it. And this will end up on that.
Yeah, really.
Like my kids will be flipping through, and there's dad with his
Big
shirt off.
fucking
By the way,
deal.
the first one shirtless was Benji.
Oh.
Do I have time to do some push-ups?
You want to pump up?
See, you're suggesting this because you know you're looking all
That's
right.
interesting. I can't see Benji really. And maybe that's a good thing.
All right. Hey, Ronnie, you lost quite a bit of weight.
Yeah,
Gary, you don't look
Ronnie.
bad. You don't look that bad. You don't look that good.
I mean,
but you-
I don't. I mean, it's a,
You don't look terrible, Gary.
There you go. Ryan,
you know
don't
who
look
wants to
bad.
be?
All right.
Robert, could you
now
laugh?
looking at Gary and
And
Ronnie.
I would have to choose Ronnie.
See, Ron, you won.
All right.
Boy, Gary, that's an insult.
But,
It's easily Ronnie.
I'm
looking at-
bathing beauties I've got
Yeah.
in here.
I'm looking at Artie and Benji.
Artie and Benji have
Hey,
the same physique.
but wait a
But they're
second,
also
Ronnie.
hairy.
Ronnie, you should wash your arms. You got dirt all over them. Oh, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
okay.
Because of your
Yeah,
tattoo.
okay, yeah, thank you.
You're looking at the wrong one.
But
Thank you
Ronnie,
very much.
Ronnie, you're looking good.
Thank
you're
you.
looking
Gary's
good.
got the
Thank you.
titties.
I know.
Gary,
but,
you got Benji
but he
titties.
doesn't look as hot. No, he's not that bad.
And my titties aren't hairy. Benji got hairy titties.
Artie's looking okay. You know,
Artie?
for a heavy man, he doesn't look that bad.
Artie's tits are just as big.
No, they're not. He doesn't have tits.
Artie, no,
Wait a minute.
Hold on, Artie.
You know what
hold on.
what's depressing? We know what I never had before until this
What?
weight was like that shit
Yeah.
going on. Like
Yeah,
You know
They
what? He's got
are.
stretch
Yeah,
marks, and so
yeah,
does
yeah.
Benji.
Yeah, but Artie, now on the sides, you're getting titties.
Right, you're getting
that's- I
But
never
Artie's,
had that before.
Artie's got the body of a guy you could tell used to
used to work out.
Right, used to work out, used to do like heavy
Yeah,
lifting.
Benji, what happened?
Benji
Look at all
does
the
not.
side shit, man.
Oh, great. I'm a fat guy without the body of a guy.
Benji, you've got like the side titty. Like,
right, that's what I'm starting to get going on.
They're
I think he's
like
got back titty,
armrests.
too.
you got to do some pull-ups, bro.
Look at Fred. Fred's got no fat
Fred
on
looks
him,
great.
Bastard.
Fred looks like
Got no
Superman.
body hair.
Fred looks great. That's
I mean, this
true.
again
he looks
proves
like
the
a,
point of this show that the
young
older guys are
Christopher
doing way
Reeve.
better.
You still doing that boxing, Fred?
Yes.
Yeah, see, I
It
gotta-
works for you.
That's how you stay in shape.
Yeah, it works
You feel like you're
for
going to
you.
die at the end of a session, and
That's
then
it.
you feel great afterwards.
And of course, I look great.
You
Thank
look very good.
You don't even count. You're like Will.
very
You
good.
look terrific.
I look good.
But Fred, whoo.
I got a gut.
How high does Gary have his underwear pulled up?
Let me see how high you had the underwear. No, he's okay.
I don't wear high underwear.
I'm wearing waist highs.
I pulled up my underwear, I'll be honest. And Ronnie's got his belt up over his belly button. You do too, dude. Look, you can't even
gave
see your
yourself
belly
a little
button.
I tell you,
muffin
Ronnie
top.
actually,
Belly button.
he actually
Yeah.
looks better than I thought he was going to
He
look.
does. He looks real good.
Oh, yeah, he's on the treadmill. How many miles are you doing on the tread?
3, 4.
3 or 4.
You're doing good.
I go with the dog a lot. I try and go outside more.
Yeah.
Does the dog go on the
He
treadmill?
loves it, man. Yeah.
The dog loves the treadmill?
I know a lot of people that do that. Like, people I know have Rottweilers. They need the exercise. So they
Talking to the microphone, Ronnie.
Amazing.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
The dog's on
He's
a
busy
treadmill.
getting dressed.
I taught him when he was a puppy. He went.
That's great.
Yeah, he's been on.
That is.
In Demand has footage of it, him on the treadmill.
I gotta see that.
Yeah, he's awesome.
All right, thank you.
Dog on the treadmill.
Hey, Howard.
Well, that was fun, guys. Thank you.
Hold on the phone there, because I can't hear you. I got to put my shirt on.
Well, it was a fun thing. You're very kind, Robin. Thank you. That was
All
fun.
right, Robin, take your shirt off now.
Now, what the fuck do you want?
How did you get such a gorgeous physique, Mr. Mund?
A lot of Italian food, a lot of push-ups. You know, lifting girls up at scores. You know, what the kind of questions that you?
Mr. Del Bonte, what went into this this makeup here? Mr. Del Bonte, you can't use words?
Fucking assholes. They're assholes.
Does that really mess with you that much, Gare, when you have to do stuff like that?
I mean, I don't like doing it. I don't like doing it. I don't like doing it.
Hello, Mr. Mund.
Ow! Ow!
Yeah, man.
Ronnie, were you surprised by the reaction?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, I was.
Are you feeling rather
Yeah, I feel good.
Rather studly right
I feel
now?
good, man. You know, the working out is worth it, obviously. You know?
Yeah. You could, dude, you might have a shot with Robin.
I got something better than that.
Oh. Can you keep those off for the rest of the...
What, my pants?
Yes.
You want me... Oh, you hot for my...
I'm strangely aroused right now.
Yeah, okay, good.
Robin.
Oh, yes, Greg.
A lot of shirtless males going on around here.
That was fun.
You enjoyed it.
You didn't come in and join in.
Well, you first.
Robin's not coming.
Wait a minute. No, it was shirtless males. I don't
think
qualify.
I misread it.
I don't qualify.
You should have brought me in. I would have done it.
You know what? That was my mistake.
Yeah, you have to be on top of
mistake.
these things, Robin. Now, everyone seemed very impressed with Ronnie, actually.
Ronnie looked good. I was just looking at him again.
Thank you.
Ronnie is
Thank
slim
you.
down
Thank you.
considerably.
Thank you. Thank you. For once I didn't get knifed.
You like his pectorals.
Ronnie looked good.
You hear that, man?
I heard it. How many more times are you going to say
Dude, you're like a stud now.
Get out of here with that.
You don't need a turtleneck. You just show me the skin, man.
Good. You get the body of like a 75-year-old man. Look a lot younger.
Now, obviously, Artie needs some work.
Obviously.
Benji as well.
Yes.
Benji needs more work.
What did you think of Howard?
Howard looked good.
You liked his look.
Yeah. Howard looked
right.
Howard looked
And Robin
really
looks
good.
I know. Well, I was trying to get her
Really
shirtless,
good.
but it's not going to happen.
Thank you.
And Fred was surprising.
Oh, right, well-
Fred looked real good.
Well, that was kind of to be assumed because he's a boxer.
No, not necessarily. Sometimes people work out and it doesn't translate. He looked really good.
So it's not just men who want to know what's going on under the shirts of women. You guys are also checking us out a little bit, wanting to know.
Of course,
a little curious.
I was pleasantly amused. It was a good segment.
Look what you've started here. You started getting into shape, and now everyone else is
Now
following
getting
suit.
the guys' shirts off, it's great.
I like it. All right, thanks, Robin.
All right.
Hi, my name is Giselle Sterling. I'm a former United States Marine. Got out in 2004. I'm just on the show to say hi. I know Howard's a very big fan of our troops, so I support him in that support. And I'm excited to be here.
Now, you sent pictures along with a letter initially, I've heard.
That was actually a friend sending pictures, but yeah.
It was noted that there might be a bikini appearance by you today.
Maybe.
Keep our fingers crossed.
Keep your fingers crossed.
I know I am. All right, have fun today.
All right, thank you.
There's a girl who wants to say hello to us. I told her she could come in. Her name is Giselle. She's a former Marine. So I think, and she was pretty hot, actually. Her picture was kind of nice, but, you know, she's a Marine. There she is. She's pretty hot.
She's a very pretty girl.
You don't picture a chick in the Marines looking that
Not
good.
with that kind of cleavage. No.
Nice.
I bet the officers all wanted their way with you, right, honey? Were you you were surrounded by some hungry men out there.
I was, yes. Yeah.
Your boobies real?
Yes, they are.
Wow.
They are nice.
Thank you.
May I salute?
Wow. What was your rank in the Marine Corps?
I got out as an E5 sergeant. So,
Wow.
yeah.
So you had like men under you or just women?
Both.
Really? Men and women?
Yes.
Wow.
Yep.
And you were parading around like that? Did a lot of guys hit on
I'm
you?
a little out of uniform right now, but yeah.
Did guys hit on you a lot? They did?
Mhm.
Ay vey. Did you do any of them or what?
No, not really.
No, come on. Not really.
No.
What does that mean? Not really.
I had boyfriends, but
You sound like Robin. Not really.
Not really. What?
What do you not really?
Those are perfect breasts.
You've seen a lot of perfect breasts this morning.
But these are real.
You're an attractive woman. What are you? I see you have like sort of dark skin, but not really.
Dominican, Puerto Rican.
Maybe you're into that, Artie.
Man, you could probably play shortstop pretty well, too, then.
She could hit it out of the park.
Yeah.
How long were you in the military service?
4 years active duty.
Yeah, I mean, you got an hourglass figure.
Look, what are those, D cups?
You you must have done well in basic training.
Yeah, it was a little challenge, but yeah.
Did any of the officers ever say to you, listen, I can make things really easy for you in the military if you have sex with me?
No, never got that off.
I'll give you another stripe.
Officer Howie would have said it to you. I'll tell you that right now.
Are you single?
No.
Oh, you married?
No.
You've
Got
got
a
a
man?
boyfriend.
Yeah.
What's
In
he
a
out in the green room there?
No.
Oh, it's not?
He's off doing training for a job.
He's a Marine? Oh.
No,
job
not in the
guy.
military. Yeah.
So you're out of the military?
Yes. Yep.
What are you going to end up doing? You want to do something with that body? You want to be a stripper?
No, not stripping. Not the dancing type.
What are you going to be?
I
What
don't
do you
know.
wanna do?
I do a little modeling on the side.
Modeling?
Yeah.
Where are you modeling?
In Boston.
What do you do? Where do we see your pictures?
Mostly corporate stuff like Fidelity and some healthcare stuff.
It's a waste of time with that body.
What should she be doing, Howard? What is your
Playboy,
advice?
penthouse, pornos.
Have you looked into the fun and exciting career in being Mrs. Lang?
Hey, why don't you dump that you're with and be with Artie Lang?
Another. What's
Should be the real
more well known?
A big loser.
What do you, Robin?
Oh, sorry.
Just trying to sell you, Artie.
I can talk about it myself, not you.
I can't believe your breasts are real.
Look at those. I mean, I'm looking at this angle too. Holy mother of Mahamsha.
How do they look when they're like? How do they look when they're not in their bra? Are you wearing a bra now?
Yes.
Oh, you are.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm completely turned on by
Oh,
it.
you.
You know how I know he is? Because he's eating and looking at you at the same time.
Holy crap.
Most times he just looks at his food.
Why don't you turn around there, sweetie?
Let's see. Wow.
Oh,
Very nice.
Look at that. Everything is perfect.
Who knew the best boobs in the world would be on a Marine?
Yeah, you should have been in Iraq. That's where they are.
She does have a
Were you in Iraq?
No, I went to Afghanistan.
Oh, whoa. That had to be scary.
Yeah, it was.
What'd you do there?
My main job was in communications, the technical side. So, and talking to the birds up in the sky. And,
But still dangerous.
Yeah.
It's all dangerous.
And you have to stay on base all the time. There's no
In
place to
Afghanistan,
go.
There's no going off base.
Where do you shower when you're in Afghanistan?
They had these big, like, squad bay type showers hooked up. I don't know
And
how.
do you shower with the other women, or do you have your own shower?
No, you had to shower with the other women.
Oh. So you're standing there nude in the shower with all the other women?
Yeah.
Ay vey.
That rack wasn't in Iraq?
Do the other girls admire your body? Do they ever comment?
Dropping loads.
No one drop loads?
No.
The other girls must look like me, right? Maria, like heifers like that. Oh.
No women in the military ever came on to you?
No, not.
Oh, come on.
When I was in the Philippines, a girl hit on me, but that was it.
No one in the military hit on you?
No.
No don't ask, don't tell kind of stuff going on with you?
Nope.
Never made it with a girl?
No.
Yeah, you've got time. How old are you?
26.
Yeah,
Well,
it's-
next week.
Then next week would be the right time to do it. You know, while you're 26. What is it, Will? You seem to have a question.
No, she said she'd wear a bikini for us if we want.
You would?
Yes.
I'll go. Bring down the bikini rack.
Yes,
I
please.
got to see this.
Don't even around.
Yeah, don't even start in with me. All right, let's bring it down, please. Here it comes. It's coming out of the ceiling.
Where's the rack?
Here it comes.
Technical difficulties.
It's being lowered manually rather than with the usual hydraulics. Robin. Oh, here it comes.
Oh, wow. It's going to come crashing down.
Right, here it comes.
Where is it?
There it goes.
The wall of bikinis.
Wow.
Pick your choice.
I'm
And they've never been worn, by the way.
okay.
They're brand new.
What color do you like?
I really don't feel comfortable being in a bikini
What?
right now.
Period?
I'm just, yeah.
No, this was part of the tour deal. She was going to wear a bikini to take the tour.
Well, you're a woman of
Come
honor.
on, exactly.
I mean, you're in the military. You did say you
Uh-huh.
wanted to if you came down to see us.
Yeah, but I'm not.
Do you want to come in here and double cross us?
You don't want to double cross. What is it, Gary?
Is there any sort of a financial enticement for this young lady?
Because she was in the military, I am willing to offer you $500, courtesy of the new movie The Mist, based on the legendary tale by Stephen King. Inside the mist hides an unknown terror no one can escape. I've seen the movie myself, and it's really good. The Mist opens in theaters everywhere Wednesday, November 21st. Now are you ready to get into your bikini?
That's $500.
You really want to see me in a bikini?
Yes.
And go on Viva411.com and I'm out there in a bikini.
Oh, that's not fair.
Whoa.
Oh, come on.
A plug?
You don't write a letter.
What did she say in the letter?
Well, what did she say in the letter?
She said that she was willing to get in a bikini for the tour.
That was a friend of mine.
Well, your boyfriend wrote it, right?
Yeah.
This is as bad as Al Qaeda.
Wow.
Can't
Your
believe
boyfriend wrote that, and now you don't want to honor.
Wow.
We'll give you
What he
500.
said?
We'll give you $500, which, if you could, loan it to Scott. This kid needs graduate school.
Giselle may post for Playboy. She submitted pictures, and the magazine wanted to use her. So you're uptight about a bathing suit?
Yeah. Right now.
What's going on? Talk
Let
to
us
me.
use you.
I'm just not feeling it. No.
What?
Feeling it.
Feeling what? What is there to feel?
I'm just feeling uncomfortable.
With that body of yours?
You know, I feel bad. We're berating you. You served this country, but
If you weren't in the military, I would have something else to say.
She's so hot. Come on, please.
Who's begging?
Will,
Will.
please.
Well, all of us are begging. Will was doing it a little more blatantly.
What color you
he's
like,
the
purple or blue?
spokesperson.
I like purple myself. But go try it on, see how you look at it. And then if you like the way you look, come on, march it in here with your heels on.
Hot pink.
Hot pink, give her. She's got dark skin.
That's a bathing suit?
Oh, yes. It sure is. No, what do you mean? Is that a bathing suit?
Put it on in the hidden camera room. I mean, the dressing room.
No hidden camera. Go ahead. Go try it on, and if you like it, come out. If you don't
All right,
come
I'll
out.
try it on.
All right, go ahead. Will, help Giselle.
Where am I going?
Right there. Right in that room. Right in that secret little room over there.
If you don't like the bikini, you don't have to wear anything at all.
You could be nude if you want. That's true, Artie. I didn't even think of that
Artie,
option.
you are so sweet.
All right. Have a microphone so we can hear what Giselle's up to.
Some of us are born charming.
Close the door, Giselle. You don't want people seeing you. Although I would take a look.
God, how does my hair look now for this chick?
You should go out with her.
They all
Should hit
got,
on her.
they all got boyfriends.
Yeah, so
You
what?
can beat his time. What are you doing standing on ceremony because she has a boyfriend?
I know.
I met Beth. She had a boyfriend. Who cares?
Really?
Well, yeah, she didn't really have a boyfriend, but she was seeing some guy.
Look what Seinfeld
If
did.
she accepts the date, she doesn't have a boyfriend.
Right. Look at Robin's got a boyfriend, and then she's calling
I
that
don't
porno
have
star.
any boyfriend.
She knows what she's doing.
It's crazy.
Called checking out every option available.
Oh, the rack is going back
Bikini
up.
rack's going back up, but it's caught on one of the cameras.
It's
Guys, it's gonna
topple
knock
the
over a
whole
light.
studio.
That is really bad. That is the cheapest bikini
Yeah, I
rack.
thought, and that's the first time we tried to use it. It was terrible.
I thought it was going to be on hydraulics.
Yeah, the hydraulics is called Isaac.
Yeah, ours is like a window curtain. That's how it's hanging? It used to be up much higher.
Yeah, it wasn't there before.
See if it goes up.
Yeah, it can. We can pull it. Pull it up.
You're going to break something.
Oh, there goes the bikini rack. Okay, good. All right, you got it. A little more.
A little more, a little more.
Yeah, it was totally out of sight.
Oh, my God. Right there.
Okay. Hook it off. Ask Giselle how she's doing in there.
Giselle, how you doing? She has the top on.
Oh, good.
Forget the bottom.
Yeah.
You don't need a bottom, honey.
No bottoms.
Get the fuck out here.
I'm willing to do this.
All right, let me
Okay.
see what you got so far.
That looks good.
Oh, the top?
All right.
All right.
Top looks good.
We'll get that bottom going.
Christ.
Yeah, let's see. Let me see how you look in that top.
Oh!
Oh, you got a nice body. You're getting in that bottom. I need to see the whole picture.
Oh, my God.
Where are you going?
I don't know.
Yeah, where's Will taking her?
Oh, she's going.
She's got the tag on.
She's in the viewing area.
Okay.
And why in hell's name wouldn't you get into the whole bikini? You look great.
So far, she only has $250.
Yeah, so far you get 250. Look how your body's perfect.
Thank you.
Nothing wrong.
What a brajol.
Oh, wait, that looks good, huh, Artie?
Oh, that's unreal.
What's a brajol?
You got to go out with Artie.
Where we going, Artie?
You're going to be Mrs. Artie Lang.
Wherever you want. What do you like, the ESPN zone?
Bring in
Did they get a new chef over there at ESPN Zone?
Yeah, they brought out a new guy to make Mexican poppers.
You want my recommendation?
Sure.
You look great, but you need to go put your bottoms on. Go ahead. Go ahead. Don't argue.
No.
Giselle, you're making a mistake.
Oh, come on.
Either that or you got to let me bronski you.
This is as far as I'm going.
I'll sponsor you for citizenship. I'm not kidding.
Can I bronski you?
No.
No?
Dude.
Well, she won't get
You
in
want
the
Artie to
bottom.
bronski you?
I don't know what that is.
Oh.
Do we have to tell her?
Nah,
Legally,
she got a
we have to
boyfriend.
tell
The
her,
boyfriend
right?
will get pissed. I'm begging you to get in that bikini bottom right now.
What's that? Thank you.
Why, is your ass big?
Yes.
What if we have you walk backwards so
It'll
we don't...
look big in that little thing.
Your ass ain't.
But yeah.
It's going to look fantastic in that thing. That's what we're saying to you. It's going to look beautiful in that
I'm
thing.
all set. Thank you.
All right, well...
What about
thank you.
topless?
No.
Prude.
Yeah.
Well, Giselle, because you're a vet, I won't say anything about your honor here.
Thank you.
But is she really a vet? She didn't see no action.
No, she's a vet. She was in Afghanistan.
Oh, yeah?
Let's see. Come on.
You know, she saw as much action as a woman can, Artie. They won't let women in
They
combat.
won't? They won't let women in combat?
No.
Well, they better not let her. Imagine they capture her, Al-Qaeda. They're going to do to her the torture that's going to go on. I bet you they bring you right to Osama bin Laden for some major oral...
Yeah, let me tell you something. This is a catch.
Let me tell you, usually we would behead you. But you are going to be in the service of Osama bin Laden himself.
Howard, what about these pink bloomers?
All right, those are giant bloomers. You can put
It's
those
like granny panties.
Come on,
It's a big
get
deal.
those on. No?
No.
Please.
No.
First time Will said please.
Well, you're a Dominican. Afghanistan was probably like a vacation
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah. Nice and hot.
Yeah.
Where'd you grow up?
New Hampshire.
Oh, well, you're a good-looking woman, Giselle. There's no question about it. And thank you for coming by, and thank you for serving your country. On Veterans Day, it's an honor to have a veteran here.
That's our celebration.
There's our celebration.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you, Giselle. Thank you for serving our country, because all of us are too cowardly.
Don't spend the whole $250 in one place.
You can have the 500.
Thanks.
I still think you should go out there and put the bottoms on for the show. You call yourself a fan.
Maybe next time.
No,
but I'm
I don't think
more
there's going to be a
in shape.
next time.
More in shape?
More in shape.
How much
I'm
more
out of
in
shape
shape
right now.
Hey, what's that tattoo in the back there?
It's something I did when I was in the military.
Nice.
Semper Fi?
Semper Fi.
What a bod on
Do
her.
you know how good your ass would look in a bikini? I'm telling you. It
Tell
would
her,
look as
Artie.
good as my ass looks bad in one.
That's right. She's got the big tattoo on the back. We know who you
What
are.
do they call that? A tramp stamp? What is that?
She got a tramp
I've heard, yeah.
She's got a tramp stamp.
Or a bullseye?
Nothing wrong with that. Unless it's on my kids. All right, thank you, Giselle.
Then
And
it's
you
a
can
nice
keep-
tattoo.
You can keep the bikini, too, as a...
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey,
Yep.
did the tape develop yet from her getting dressed in there? Could we look at it?
We only wish. We were working hard. on
Boy,
getting
this
her.
was morning. This was perfect tit day.
Yes, it was.
You know?
First we saw Benji's tits, and then hers. Well, Robin, that was fun for us.
Giselle.
So? What?
Here, come talk to me for a sec, Giselle.
Yes.
Come talk to me. Why the reluctance? You clearly have a nice body.
Thank you. I'm just not feeling all comfortable right now. So.
In front of a room with men, you know, you're on TV and you're on the radio.
Yeah, all that, all those factors
So
playing in.
it was more a thing of pressure.
Yeah.
You're kind of feeling it in there.
Just a little.
But even the fact that they can be very, very critical, almost brutal, but they were loving you. That wasn't a reason for like encouragement to get.
I wasn't feeling it.
It's just not your style.
No, not really.
So then, why in the initial letter when you were asking for the tour was
I love
there?
this letter.
Well, that's sort of how this whole thing came about. It was like you wrote the letter, or someone wrote the letter.
Someone wrote the letter. That's the key
thing,
point.
right? So you
Someone
were
wrote the letter.
you were more like
It
bait.
was like a voluntold, but not completely committed. So I came, I went halfway through. So
What did you think though of your appearance overall? Was it fun or
Yeah,
just nerve-wracking to the point where
A
you
little
couldn't
both.
enjoy yourself?
no, I definitely enjoyed myself. This was great.
And to receive compliment from a very critical group of men, is that good?
Yeah, am.
Well, nice work. I'm happy with what we got.
All right.
That's good enough for me.
Just put it on. Put it on.
What's up? All set.
Here I am at the Howard Stern show. A little late because yesterday I did my first episode of Dice Out of the Cage. So I'm here at the Stern show. A little late because I couldn't freaking sleep. And we're going to go on and discuss it. I mean, right now he's got, what the fuck, Bobby Duvall in there. Ooh. You know, from the movie Planet of the Apes, whatever the fuck he did a long time ago with Charlton Heston, some kind of shit like that. And, you know, they're kissing his fucking ass. They're talking about all this shit. You know, let him call, you know, he was in the golf. Oh, what a part. Guy sat there, his blood pressure didn't go up. Do me a favor. Put, what the fuck, Johnny Fontaine in the movie. They should have put the other guy on the air, the guy that got crazy going, yeah, that part would be great for this fucking guy, but I'll tell you why. Because he took this hooer and he fucked her up, and now he's not going to be in any movie. And you could go tell your fucking boss that, and Bobby sits there. This pressure, oh, all right. Well, thanks for the food. Thanks for the food. You know what I would have done if that were? I would have got up. I would have grabbed this fucking guy, opened his mouth to me in his house by the throat. Who the fuck you think you're talking to? I eat the eyes out of you. And you tell me no. You know what I mean? That's what I would have done. Ooh.
So, Dice, you think you're going to be able to top this?
Ooh. What's that?
You think you'll be able to top Robert Duvall's interview?
No, it's not about being able to top his interview. I'm just saying, you know, the guy should have put a little more into the part. You know what I mean? You know what he doing? He did Fooling Down. That was the greatest movie ever made. Michael Douglas. He had a problem with some fucking guy. This fucking thing happened. We'll talk about it on the air. Okay. I'm excited to see Howard.
Well, maybe I should have Dice come in.
Yeah.
I don't want to keep Dice waiting. He came in late, actually. He was supposed to be in much earlier in the morning, but he came in late. But nevertheless, we're happy to see Andrew Dice Clay. He
the man who roasts Artie by tape.
Yeah. He roasted Artie by tape. That's right. Andrew Dice Clay. There he is.
Hello there.
Evidently he has cataracts.
I was going to say, when did he get Swifty Lazar's glasses?
Big Hollywood glasses.
He was in the
No, I
world.
was late. I know I'm late. I'm sorry.
Howard.
Yes.
So I looked at those before because I
sorry.
couldn't take my eyes off
What am I
them. Those are
gonna tell
prescription
you?
glasses.
Prescription?
on, boys?
Dice is wearing prescription sunglasses?
Yeah, but I can't believe those
they
are the
are
ones he chose.
prescription.
Those are
Who
big.
would give you that prescription?
Those are big sunglasses. Look at the size of these things.
I think Jackie O would reject those glasses.
What's the matter with you?
There's a lot wrong with me. You know what I mean?
Charles Nelson Dice.
You know?
Dice, by the way, let me introduce you to George Takei. He is a great actor. Do you know where George is from? Have you seen him in anything?
China?
He's from Japan.
Continent.
I got to stand or else I'm going to fall asleep. You see what I mean? I didn't
George is from Star Trek. Did you ever watch Star Trek?
Yeah,
Different
big Star
planet.
Trek. You know, what's his name? The guy that plays,
What?
Spock?
he got another
Leonard?
show now.
Shatner.
Stacy
Bill.
Keach, whatever the fuck his name is.
William Shatner.
William Shatner.
Right.
You know him?
He's funny, that guy.
Were you ever in a
I'm
movie?
surprised he never did stand-up.
Were you ever in a movie with Shatner? No,
I'm not in a movie with anybody anymore.
No, I'm saying you did a lot of movies in the past.
Yeah, no, but never with him. I'm a big fan. I was a big fan of the show.
Boston Legal. That's the show he's on.
Yeah, no, great show.
Yeah.
Incredible show.
Well,
He's playing himself.
Yeah.
all this week, Dice, George, who you were right, is a Japanese American. He is.
I love when you do that. So perfect.
Yes, he is.
What's so perfect about it?
No, the way he it's all correct. In the meantime, you just had a guy in here. Every other word was Jew.
Bobby did.
What's the deal with that?
Robert
what happened?
Duvall. He has feelings about the Jews.
What kind of feelings? What is his fucking problem now?
He knows
You know what I
they're
mean?
up to.
He says
Everybody, when I was out there, they go, "Oh, Bobby Duvall, right? You were trying to do the thing." I'm going. I've seen The Godfather like 1,000 times. You know what I mean? The scene where, because you know all these things. When the guy's yelling at him, this part would be perfect for this fucking guy over here.
Yeah. Right.
But you know why I'm not going to give it to him? I tell you, because he made this fucking chick a hoa, and he sits there like, where was Fatso, Coppola? What was he, Crushing Grapes? Where was he to direct Bobby to say, act get it crazy with the food. He said, well, thanks for the food. Thanks for the food.
But that's what he was saying.
No. You
Thanks
get
for
up,
the
you
dinner.
grab the guy by his throat, go, who the fuck you talking to? Do you know who I'm with? I'll eat the eyes out of you.
Are
He
you
let this guy step all over him.
I'm not understanding.
And everybody goes,
you know the scene where Duvall's having out in L.A. having dinner with Jack Waltz, the big guy that he wants to get Johnny Fontaine to part in the movie, and the guy loses it and goes,
that's the guy that should be here.
He goes,
no.
She was the greatest piece of ass I've ever had, and I've had him all over the world.
Yeah, he knows it exactly.
That line.
And Duvall sits there and he's playing with his fucking spaghetti.
Duvall is a very controlled mafia consigliere.
That ain't control. Let me tell you
He
something
sits
about
there, and then he gets you in the end. Don't you see?
No, he should have got up and said, you know what, you give me food and you can fucking scream at me like this?
He scares the shit out of
the
him.
fucking plate over your head talking to me like this.
You want to rewrite The Godfather and Robert Duvall's
I'm just saying, you got a director like fucking Coppola over there. Like, say something to the guy.
You think he should have been more demonstrative?
Yeah, I think he should have got up and get the guy smack and go, look at me. You know who I'm with? You're going to open your fucking mouth to me? You know what's going to happen to you? You understand?
Well, I mean, in a way,
that's rewriting the movie.
What was Coppola jumping up and down in a barrel of grapes, getting a bottle of wine?
Don't you?
What's he doing? Cooking the fucking spaghetti? Tell your actor, do something.
You think Coppola wanted that kind of performance from Robert Duvall? Very controlled, very professional. They go off and
Hayden was
but you know what else got me mad? I listened to that whole interview, and you're asking him about phenomenal, the greatest actors of all time.
That's right.
De Niro, Pacino, and he's going, oh, well, they're different, they're okay. But yet Brando, who's dead and fucking buried, oh, he was the best.
Right.
The minute they're fucking dead, they're fantastic. But when they're alive and could hear it, Pacino's not the best. Pacino would run circles around this jerk-off. And what is he doing, a cowboy movie on AMC? Is that even like a real network?
Bobby
You're lucky
D.
They had to restrain me out there.
Bobby D.
And I like the guy. I'm the nicest guy in the world. I'm not looking for a problem.
The great Santini, The Godfather. You're talking
The
about the
Apostle.
The only
Man,
thing.
Apocalypse Now.
You know what I love?
Apocalypse Now. Come on, what are we talking about here? He's one of the top
What did he
guys.
write those? Right? You know what I liked? I liked them in Falling Down. How come we didn't talk about that?
We
Didn't
did.
make enough movie.
Well, listen,
enough
he's not
fucking
bragging.
money.
He's not
That's
bragging.
a movie when he's standing with the popcorn and what the fuck is his name? Michael Douglas.
Yeah.
Whatever he's doing.
So you had trouble with the Bobby Duvall interview. You felt that he was not a stand-up guy.
Well, I just felt, give it up. It's Al fucking Pacino.
Right.
You know what I mean?
All
I saw Al Pacino in 3 movies the other night, on HBO. He was in Carlito's Way. You know the lines from that?
very good.
I'm Benny Blanco from the Bronx.
You think you're big time? Yeah, you're big time. You're gonna die big time.
Do more of that.
Do the whole movie.
I want to give you, because this is insulting, because I want to give you Tom Hagen's lines in that dinner scene, because I think it's brilliant. He goes,
Go ahead.
Do this
he goes, thank you for the dinner and a very pleasant evening.
What's up?
Let him do it.
If your car will take me to the airport, Mr. Corleone is a man who insists on hearing bad news right away. So now you know.
Does he? Does he? Then why
the next day the horses in the
Why don't you pick up the phone then and call him?
No.
You're going to fly across the fucking country? It's a
That-
5.5 hour flight? That's not right away. Give me the fucking phone. Yeah, Don, this guy's jerking my chain over here. Send somebody over here.
This is
Teach him a
outrageous.
fucking lesson.
Luca Brasi tore that horse off and put it in the bed the next day. Come
The
on.
next day. When are we waiting for the next day?
Before I run out of time, I want to talk to you about a bunch of stuff. So let me
Okay.
ask you
Sit
this.
down.
So how did you like doing your radio show? You took a lot of criticism. People felt you should not have taped your roast for Artie. They felt you should have been here
Well,
live.
I heard that the studio audience didn't get to hear it. But I regretted it only because they didn't get to hear it.
Right.
I'm not talking the listening audience out in I'm talking in here. So, hey, look, we know what a roast is. You got to tear a guy apart.
Right.
And then that's why I called up to congratulate you.
People felt you
after.
weren't tough enough on Artie. They thought you could, because you're
Well,
the
I don't
master.
know how they cut the thing together.
But you're the master of ripping a guy in the asshole, right? Didn't you get discovered? Maybe I have this wrong. Tell me the story. Didn't you get big initially? You're talking about, I don't know, in the 80s or whatever, whenever you broke onto the scene. Didn't you go up on some roast and really smack some guy around, like literally hit him around and stuff?
No, it was a Roseanne bar roast. Actually.
Roseanne bar roast.
Yeah, that's the only other roast I ever did.
You went up there and supposedly.
Oh no, you're talking about the Big Brothers thing.
Yeah, what is that?
That
What's
was
the famous
like
story?
the Big Brothers of America, and every celebrity, every male celebrity was at this dinner. It was one of those like 10,000 a plate. And it was a black tie affair. And
you were a nobody at that point. Nobody knew who you were.
Not really. Not really.
Okay.
I aired on the Rodney special, and I got a call that we want you to come to this thing, but we're not sure they're going to bring you on stage. And I'm in the leather. I'm in that whole look, you know. It's funny. I was actually thinking about you, like, when we first started the radio thing.
Yes.
How every day it was the leather jackets and the whole. And now look.
Right.
Look. No, but it's great.
Right.
It's
You gotta
much
give it
more
up.
comfortable.
Yeah. Right.
This is club dice.
Right.
By the way.
Well,
Benji,
you're wearing
I
comfortable.
didn't get to say hello.
Right. You're wearing comfortable attire.
Yeah, comfortable attire.
Yeah. So you.
I stole this from Eminem.
Tell the story.
That's his look.
Guys, tell the story.
Custom.
What
I like
happened? Tell the story. What happened?
Okay. So I go to this roast. It's
for the Big Brothers of America.
The fuck is this jerk-off?
Was he a big executive?
Rob Reiner.
Rob
Reiner
Reiner.
is the host of this thing, and he's got Jack Lemmon and Richard Crenna on stage with him, and just every major comic, every major studio player. Johnny Carson is in the crowd. I mean, it's just all of Hollywood elite guys.
Right.
Okay. So I'm sitting there, and I don't even know if they're bringing me up. So all of a sudden, Rob Reiner, that's the father, right?
No, that's the son.
Carl Reiner.
Carl Reiner goes, we're going to bring up a guy that was that really helped Bush with his, the father, with his campaign, and he'd like to speak to the crowd a little, Andrew Dice Clay. And I'll tell you the truth, the way that felt when it happened, it was like I knew that was a shot of a lifetime, and just a million thoughts go through you as you're walking up, and I'm saying, do not hold back. Let them have it.
Right.
I felt like Scorsese was filming me in slow motion.
Because nobody really lets loose in front of that crowd. That's an A-list crowd.
Exactly.
But you're saying to yourself, this is a chance to really show off who I am.
Yeah, and that's how I took it. As I passed Jack Lemmon, I gave him a little smack in the face. You to get the f*** over here.
Right.
And then, I lit the cigarette, the whole thing around the head, and I'm at a podium, though.
Right.
And Carl is standing to my left, and Richard Crenna. And all night, what they were doing is telling little stories. Everybody was going, yeah, I got a little story to tell, and everybody's laughing. So I figured, just destroy the room.
Right.
So I took my time, and I looked at him, and I go, I noticed that all night you're telling little stories. I happen to have a cute little story. I got my tongue up this chick's ass.
Right.
Right? And right there just 5 minutes of laughter that I couldn't even finish the joke.
That's great.
And then I went into another few minutes, ending with Sidney Poitier sitting right in the front with Aaron Spelling. So I go into a thing about the black dick. And how, years ago it was all the white players. The shorts were like hot pants. Today they wear the long ones because it would be a fucking pay-per-view event. And I go, you know what I'm talking about, right, Sidney? Throw your fucking dick up here, right? and Aaron Spelling just throws him on the floor and dies on top. The place went ballistic.
And that had to be a huge break for you, because did all these guys call you the next day?
Well, no. What happened the next day? I was offered a 3-picture deal from every studio in Hollywood.
Wow.
Sandy Gowan was my manager, and Lee Salters, who used to represent his publicist, represented Sinatra. He wanted to be my publicist, and there was a whole thing in Variety.
If you were going to tell someone the story of your life, that had to be a key moment. And
that was an absolute key moment.
And what a brilliant way to get a 3-picture deal, which is no easy thing to get, because when you went up there, it was, in a sense, forget taking a meeting with these people. You had everybody in that room that could possibly help you in show
and I didn't hold back. I did the egg stuff, the bisexual heads I want, hair pie, tails, bulls across the nose. I let them have
everything.
And then to follow it, here comes, now they bring up Gary Shandling.
Right.
This jerk-off of a human being, right?
You don't like Gary?
Well, you know what? He's a jerk-off guy.
Okay.
I mean, he's a funny comic. He's got good material. I like him that way.
Why is he a jerk-off guy? I forget.
Because, He's got, you know the way he acts?
Yeah.
That's who he is.
It's a little wimpy, you're saying.
It's like a jerk. So he goes,
Like a weasel.
I always loved, this was after destroying the room,
right?
That Carl Reiner came to the podium and said, look, I don't know what just went on in this room, but I could tell you that this young man, Andrew Dice Clay, just became a star, right? And now he brings up Jerkoff, and he goes, I always enjoyed following Dice, and everybody sat looking around the room, right? And you didn't see him for 5 years after that. You don't know that, but that's what happened. Then a Red Buttons comes up,
right?
And instead of going into material, he goes after me, which is the smart. He goes, oh, you're a big star. It's Andrew Dice Clay, the leather jacket. You know, and he goes, schmuck, next time wear a tie. And the place went nuts because everybody was in tuxedos.
And he responded to what you had just done.
Yeah, and he was just being a real guy instead of Gary, schmuck face.
Wow.
No, because when he did his fake talk show on TV,
yes,
I remember seeing him, and these are guys I came up with,
right?
You know, and I came over to him and I said, Gary, I want to do your show.
Give me a little break.
And he goes like this. He goes, well, I want to see what Leno does. What the f does Leno have to do with you're not doing a real talk show. It's a sitcom, asshole face.
Wow. So maybe that was his...
Yeah, go put the suntan. I used to go with this guy to La Jolla. He'd put the white, lotion on his nose.
Were you...
The Comedy Store in
Yeah,
La
the
Jolla?
Comedy Store in La Jolla. We'd always go down and he'd sit there with me. What do you think of this joke? I go... about your jokes. I care about what I do.
Looking to do a
I don't care. I don't care if a guy's great, but don't ask me what. Who cares what you do?
Right.
Who cares if you see tomorrow? You know what I mean? What do I give a shit?
So I didn't realize Shandling was one of those guys that you came up with. I had no idea.
Yeah, Shandling, Leno, all those guys.
All those
guys.
guys,
And then the minute I made it, they all attacked.
Right.
You're the only one I give credit to now. I'm telling you, because you know what? When you said, I got to say this, that that I was man enough to call you, that you go, I would have probably never called. I mean, yesterday, the show, that hour went by in a minute for me.
Yes.
And I got to tell you, I like listeners to hear this because, you could have just said no to me coming on here and said, fuck it, the fight was too big, but you didn't. And because of that, things are really, really cooking again. I got it. I'm not even, I'd say it to you off the air. I haven't seen you off the air, but I'm telling you.
Shall we leave you two alone?
No, how big
would you like to go to the Guggenheim Museum with me today on a date?
Yeah, well, we'll have a little lunch, a picnic, maybe.
I never...
you laughing at? Fuck you laughing at? I'll get crazy. I don't know him. I know you.
You don't know George?
I know you.
George, he's getting uptight. George.
What does Martinize mean?
George and Artie.
Kids that my whole life.
George and Artie went on a date yesterday to the Guggenheim.
No, you're a
Museum.
good guy. I don't want to pick on. I don't even know this. We got off to a bad start.
No.
Like we did that
We did
time.
not. I like you. You're honest.
No, but you don't have to like me. You know what I mean? I'm friends with him.
I'm
George,
free to do.
You do
like
yourself
whoever
a favor,
I want.
George. Don't become friends with me because then I'll be calling you at night rather than him.
Oh, okay, don't.
George, Dice is a very controversial comedian.
Yes, I know.
He has done some gay material that the gay community came down
And I
on
hope
for.
to educate him.
You do. You will talk to him about gay issues.
He's like all fagged out, that guy.
Well,
I don't
we
mind
don't use that word.
Well, whatever you want to call yourself.
Out.
I don't
Can't say out.
What do you
Or
say?
fagged out.
No, I don't care about that stuff. It just makes for good material.
You're not
You know what I
into
mean?
gay.
Like when I did the joke to Howard just now
And
about,
you just did something
like
about
with
blacks.
bisexual.
Yeah, right.
That's funny when you go,
Right.
you get up in the morning, you flip a coin, heads I want hair pie, tails, bulls across the nose. George, okay, what's fucking funnier than that? The trans testicle, you meet the girl of your dreams, you're whiny, you're diny, you put your hand up a skirt, you hold it up a tree trunk. There was some creeps
That's
in this
you.
world.
There's
No,
only
but what I'm
one
saying
you.
is you're like a regular, you just have a male partner.
Right.
And you got to do what you got to do. It's
That's
what
right.
you got. What the
Live is what you're saying. Exactly. I don't give a shit one way or the other. And I support that. I'm going to turn the tables for just 1 second.
And ask you a serious topic because I'm really genuinely curious about this.
Okay.
I loved Rodney Dangerfield, as most people in this world did. You were one of those people who were at his bedside when he was dying. Is that not true?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to see him in a. It was hard. You know, I mean, he was in a coma, and his wife was there, and you know, I really loved Rodney, and I mean, every album I put out, I would write something to him, but he was also the type of guy. You know, he was very funny. Obviously, he was very funny. He was the greatest, and you know, I remember one of the last albums the last album I put out was in 2000.
Right.
And I didn't give any credits to anybody on it, but I wrote a beautiful thing to him.
Right.
And I remember coming up to his condo, and I said, by the way, Rodney, wait till you see my new album. I wrote something really nice about you on the back cover. And he looks at me and he goes, oh, like you're going to help me now, okay? And by the way, while we're having this conversation, he's completely naked.
Right.
So I'm just, not even with the robe on, and I'm just staring at his, and it's just me and him. His wife isn't even home.
Yeah.
Okay? So I go, no, it's not about helping you, Rodney. It's about, that, I just want you to always know that I never forgot what you did for me. He goes, oh, so in other words, you write something about me, and you're helping me. And I'm going, no, but now I start getting mad.
Right.
But now his wife comes in, and he's naked, And from out, she was shopping or something, and she goes, no, Rodney, he did a nice thing. Why don't you stay out of it, Joan, okay? I don't do a great Rodney. But I'm going, Rodney, I'm going to go now, because I don't want to get mad. I'm just telling you, I'm trying to do a nice thing, and you're making like I'm helping you. It's not about help. It's about that I love you, He goes, all right, keep loving me, okay, man? Just do what I tell you to do. Because everybody calls Ryan the Godfather of comedy, because he made so many comics.
Yeah. Isn't it amazing that you went over there with the most beautiful of intentions? I mean, really.
No, but you know what he had me come over for? I had to remarry him and Joan.
You remarried them?
Well, a fake remarriage, obviously. I mean, you could do it online and get a minister thing.
But why did you have to remarry them?
Because the movie he had coming out that I was in was called My 5 Wives.
Right.
And I was in that movie.
Yeah.
So as a thing at the premiere of it, he wanted me to do this wedding ceremony, and even with that, Rodney was always like, he didn't trust anybody. Like, that I heard him talking to this old-time comic, Stanley Meyer and Hendelman.
Yeah. I remember
him. And Stanley's going, well, if he does this and he does that. And I'm looking like, what's he think I'm going to do? I love the guy.
Right.
Why would I do anything other than what he's telling me to do?
Yeah,
this is the guy that gave me the break of a lifetime.
Right. He was suspicious. I've even heard wild stories about him showing up to business meetings in a bathrobe, and he'd sit down, and his balls would be hanging out.
Right. And I went to see him at resorts with my parents, and I got to tell you, I get my edge from my mother. She's the one that's got that crazy sense of humor, right?
Right.
So we go up to his room after the show, and he's sitting with the robe. But my mother, she'll say, she'll fight him if she's got. She looked at him and she goes, Rodney, do me a favor, tuck your balls in. Nobody's mother said, and I'm looking like, hey, my mother. Now I know where you get it from, man. She's okay. All right, I'll put my balls away.
I know a guy who was very close to Rodney, who was trying to help Rodney out. Rodney, toward the end of his life, wasn't the same Rodney, and Rodney wanted to make another movie. And Rodney had written a script and everything, and this guy brings him into a meeting with the head of a studio, a powerful guy who can greenlight this movie, and Rodney shows up in the bathrobe, sits down in the chair, the balls and the cock and everything are hanging out. And, of course, the executive was out of his mind. He said, well, I can't do business with this guy. It's ridiculous.
But he was phenomenal, and every comic, we're all out of our minds here, what I mean?
Rodney Dangerfield called me after I did an appearance on, I don't even know what show it was.
I thought it was
on Leno.
The
Tonight Show on Leno. And out of the clear blue, I didn't even know the guy. I hadn't had him on the show or anything. Called me up and just says, hey, I can't do him either. But he goes, hey, I'm calling you because I saw what you did. And I got to tell you, you were terrific. I loved your appearance on The Tonight Show. And I know what you were doing out there. And when I was on The Tonight Show my first couple of times, no one ever picked up the phone and called me. Nobody said a nice word. And I saw what you did, and I said, I'm going to do that for you. I'm going to call you up and let you know how well you did. And I was floored.
Yeah, but what a great call to get.
What a great thing to do. And I said,
he was, you know what? He had a great heart, and he was a, when people ask me, like, who is the great I'll talk about Rodney. I'll talk about Don Rickles. I'll talk about, I love Jerry Lewis and the Nutty Professor. But you know, he was the guy. I mean, he could destroy.
Don't you think Don Rickles, more so than anyone, is maybe one of the greatest comic minds of all time, and maybe doesn't get the credit for it?
One time I was in a bad mood, and he came out on a Sinatra thing, and it was after Paul Reiser did it. I don't know why this is like deja vu. I think he did a thing about Sinatra's hats or something.
Right.
You know what I mean? That I sat there and go, okay, I get it. He wears a hat.
Right.
Now Don Rickles comes out, and he just annihilates Sinatra. And I was actually on the floor kicking my feet.
Yeah.
That I wanted to take a running start out of like a 10th floor window and do a triple flip and land on my feet laughing.
So when did you...
That's how hysterical Don Rickles is.
How old were you when you decided you want to be a comedian?
You know what? I never really aimed at being a comic.
You wanted to be an actor?
Yeah, that wasn't my aim, but I figured I wasn't going to go to acting school. I figured I would get on a stage, which was Pips in Brooklyn, where I started out. And I had a different act, which, you know, it was like impressions of Travolta and Stallone and all that stuff.
And then the Dice character grew out of that.
Yeah, and as I evolved, you know, I got more and more into watching stand-ups. And what happened was, by watching them, I didn't find them really too exciting.
Right.
You know, not the material, but how they presented it.
Right.
And I just wanted to create something that people never saw as a stand-up. And that's when I started with the leather jackets and you know, I mean, I do have, obviously, you know, a Brooklyn attitude, but, you know, taking the material, I was living out in L.A. where, you know, you know, there's lots of big, that community. You know what I mean? Yeah, I was living like near Santa Monica, and I never saw that before, you know, guys making out in the street. I'm going, what the fuck is this here?
Right.
You know, and I go, what great material, though.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then, you know, the girl situation, I mean, I would just pick off one after the other. You know, I mean, anything I could get my hands on, you know how that is, right?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Absolutely.
But the thing was...
I was going to be with a 23-year-old.
But the thing was...
First time I went to L.A., it was a pussy fest.
I figured that because you didn't call. But anyway, no, what would happen is when I lived in Brooklyn, I always had a girlfriend, and it was a steady thing, and I'd be very respectful towards them. And then when I got to L.A., they had no respect for themselves.
So
you know, they didn't even care about the dating process. It was like, where do you live? 3 blocks from here. Next thing you know, all you're hearing is, gook, gook, gook. You know, I'm like, all right, here's some good material. That's where I came up with the joke, a one-night stand. Oh, get out.
Well, guys, let me tell you something. It's always good to see you. I'm glad you did a show last night. You had an opportunity to get out there for an hour and do your thing.
Did you hear any of it?
I heard the end. I heard that you were ragging on Ralph.
Well, he had it coming.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, because I called, like I said, I couldn't be here for the roast.
Right.
So I wanted to call Artie. Jim called me and said, do you want to congratulate Artie? Because that's what you do at the end. So I get on to talk to him. He told me, don't call. You got to hurt my feelings. Anyway,
it was a joke from the roast. What do you mean?
No, I'm goofing around. But anyway, all
Artie
of a sudden,
wanted you to hear. Did you hear the jokes he did about you? Artie attacked you.
No, I hope it was. No, I didn't hear it.
I'll play it for
you want to know? That was excellent. See, that I like. I can't wait.
Dice, I gotta tell you, it's the truth. I waited 2 hours to see this guy a bunch of times, and I love now that you have my phone number, but it's a joke.
No, but you know how funny that is? The first time we came in, we were talking about it. I mean, how with the phone calls?
Right. Oh, exactly. Yeah.
But that happens all the time. You meet a guy that looks up to what you do.
That's right.
Give me a number. And then the next time you see me, he's going, how do I not take his calls?
I gotta tell you something. That roast for me was insulting and touching at the same time. To be roasted by guys like you and Colin and Nick, and to see Howard and Robin and Fred laughing, all these people that I was insane fans of, was kind of touching for me.
It was a great.
Did you love it?
I loved it. It was the greatest experience of my life, looking back on it.
They didn't cut my tape together good? It was no good?
No, it was good.
Okay.
It got laughs, man.
That's the only thing I didn't...
Dude, when you rail on Dana and then all of a sudden you go, I don't want to be insulting because I don't know what's going on in the relationship.
That's not what I do. I want to see everything work out for you.
It was hilarious, and I appreciate it.
Did you make up?
No, it's a long story.
But
man.
but I meant is that
This
the
is
problem
your
that
time.
you? No, but listen, no, but it's okay. But that's what
Listen,
this time's
Dice,
about.
it was a great roast.
Right,
it was a lot of fun.
And I
wanted
so
you to hear what he
appreciate you
said.
taking the time to do it.
Give me one last detail. I still didn't finish this
Detail about what?
Rodney Dangerfield story. I'm harping on it because I always wanted to ask you this.
He was. I didn't realize he was in a coma those last few
So was
days.
your last conversation with him?
There was no conversation. He was just laying there. I didn't know what to do. Like we played music.
How long were you in the room?
A couple hours.
And you sat there with him while
I
he was
just
in a
sat
coma?
there, and I'm going, what's my move here?
Who else is in the room?
Serious.
No,
Like
yeah.
I've never been in that situation.
Were you
and,
alone in the room with him while he was in the
No,
coma?
I would talk to his wife. His wife came in a lot, and
Would she get up and leave?
Well, she was really in love with him, and she was like saying things like, he grabbed my hand today. He opened his eyes for a little. I mean, I really felt for him. I mean, it's not something I could sit here and
No,
goof
I'm not
about.
looking for a joke. I'm saying you sat there, and I would be uncomfortable. The guy's in a coma, so you just kind of sit there.
Yeah, you sit there
do
and
you
you
talk to him?
like you almost think about like you got to wake up. You got you try because that has happened.
Yes.
And Rodney was the type of guy. I mean, he's gone now. So this guy went through some operations.
I know.
Through the last maybe 10 years of his life that would. I mean, they would like
crazy.
remove everything from his body, fix it, and put him back together, and he'd be okay for another 5 years. He could really take that.
From a show business point of view, wasn't it the place to be, though? Wasn't a Jim Carrey up there as well? And
Jim Carrey actually came up that same day right before me, from what I remember.
Did you run into him?
No, I didn't see him.
You didn't see any other comics
I didn't
there?
see. I was the only one in there, and it's just very sad because as you're looking at him, you're thinking of him on stage at Dangerfield. I cut back to when I'm 21,
right?
And you see him come into the club, and everybody, oh, Rodney's here, and then he goes up, just slaughters the crowd, and leaves.
Wouldn't it have been a great story though if you had revived Rodney and he lived a couple more years?
I'm not going to make fun of it.
I'm not making
I can't
fun.
do
I'm
it.
saying,
I can't do it.
Wouldn't it have been great?
I'm
though?
not doing it.
I love Rodney as much as the
I'm
next
not
guy.
doing it. I'd rather fight with Benji again. What's your name?
Benji.
Benji, nice to meet you. All right, Benji.
Please don't.
I know the goof.
Please, sir.
How about I bite your eyes out?
Please.
Get out of the room.
Kiss me.
Get out of the room.
Just one kiss.
Get out of the room. Just one?
Just one kiss.
Really?
Just one, please.
Yeah, you got it.
Please.
You got it.
Just one kiss.
How long has the goof got to go?
Okay, thanks.
All right. Don't kiss me again.
Hey, squeeze your ass. Gotta squeeze your ass. Thanks, man.
All right. Very good. Very good. You take care. All right? You be good. Okay? All right. You take care. All right. You're going to have to live, man. You're going to have to live. All right. He's going to be all right.
That was a kiss.
Howard, real quick, because this ties into you guys as well. Two things. Were you ever close friends with Kinison, and what was your relationship like when Kinison died?
Okay. Well, all right. This is the deal with Sam. I really dug him.
Right.
When he came to L.A., I thought he was about as unique as you could become.
The two of you had a similarity in that you were both very unique, different guys. Yeah.
To see, every night at the Comedy Store, we were the last two on.
Right.
And I loved it because he made me laugh. So I could sit in the back of the room and just watch him. He was fantastic.
Right.
And when he hit fame, we used to go to groceries. Nobody had money. We'd go to this place, the Mayfair Grocery, and we would steal food, steak, and pork chops. He loved pork. And we'd go up to the house where I lived, Crest Hill, we called it, and we would barbecue, and I would actually work with him on not the material. That was all Sam, and any of his bits he wrote. But what I would work with him on is the presentation of the character he was now developing on stage with the screaming. And actually, one night we went so ballistic that the Russian comic, Yakov Smirnov, came running downstairs because he thought we were in a fight. Because we were both... Because when it gets...
I didn't know this. I didn't know that you and Sam had a relationship.
You know what? By the time we're done, I'm telling you, everything I wrote in my book already, I'm not even going to put the fucking book out anymore because I'm telling the story. But the point is, so we would hang out, and it would get to the point, I go, all right, Sam, so you come up, you're nice and quiet, you talk to the crowd. I'm sure you saw a lot of comics you like. You might want to come back and see him again. I go, Then you take the glasses off, and they see the stare. I go, but you see, my name's Sam. Sam Kinison. And I could promise you one thing. And then he would go, you're going to wish to God, and then start screaming.
To big.
Yeah, and you see the people
so,
like, what the
you
fuck?
guys were so close that you hung out. You were practically roommates.
We hung. And with Carl LeBeau, who's phenomenal.
Right.
He's been on the show.
But what happened with Sam? So in other words, when you started to get big, he was big too.
This is exactly what happened. My career did go at first towards the acting. I got a show that Michael Mann was doing called Crime Story.
Right.
So that's in no competition with Sam because his career as a comic now took off. And I'll never forget when he got Saturday Night Live, I came to him in the kitchen of the Comedy Store, and I hugged him, and I said, you see, it could be done. You could be different, and you can take off. And that's the way it is. And I felt great about it because I'm going, well, I'm next.
Right.
That's it. So he goes through the roof, and he's doing, big, 5,000 seaters, whatever he was doing. But then I did the Rodney special. Which
is how Sam got famous,
That's
too.
right. But when my career, by that time, Sam was into whatever he was into, whether it was drugs, alcohol, or both.
Right.
He was starting to snap out already anyway.
Right.
And all of a sudden, I really went, all kidding aside, from really, 200-300 seat clubs to 20,000 seats a night, which just blew his mind. I used to hear him on here with you.
Right.
And you would actually defend it, going, Sam, you guys, you're both these shocking comics,
Right.
He could not deal with it.
Oh, he accused you of the most horrible things.
He would say awful things.
And you
but
were no
what?
good, and all these things. And I thought you guys had never met.
No, I thought he was great. And believe me, I felt like even now.
So was it a jealousy thing, really, what was happening there?
You want to know how I feel now? I'm like coming out of, like I say, what I call out of retirement.
Right.
And I'm going, where is this guy when I need him?
Right.
This is when we could have teamed up and just took the fucking country by storm. See, I feel it's almost like some of these guys, when they make it, it's like they then destroy themselves. It's like by killing themselves, they can run away.
Right.
And, drugs and alcohol are going to kill you sooner or later.
I had no idea that you guys had a relationship prior to Sam.
Yeah, all we knew was Sam hated every other comedian.
When they play stuff of Kinison, we've even gone to a site. We just watched the Wild Thing video.
Right.
You know what I mean? He loves him. I go, Max, what am I going to tell you? This is what the guy did to himself.
One of my favorite things I'm looking forward to now that we are able to play our tapes is to play some of those old Sam Kinison.
You know what? He was great.
Yeah. I've said to the company, I'd love to take an ad out in the paper. Sam Kinison lives here on Sirius Satellite Radio.
Well,
because
you know what? He was great, and he had a lot of problems with me. It was an envy thing, a jealousy thing.
Right.
But I always loved, even when he'd be back at the Comedy Store doing it, I'd go sit in the back of the room and watch him and laugh. It's like I told you, we weren't talking all the years. I'd be listening to you on the air anyway.
Right.
It was like, I could still laugh from him.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So when he died, you guys weren't talking. You were.
Hey, look, number one, I dedicated the tour. I was on tour when it happened. I felt awful. I remember talking about videotape. I videotaped myself. I felt terrible. I said this great comic just died, and every night we would do a thing of silence for him before the concerts.
So even though he had been viciously cruel,
yeah, because I knew it was the drugs talking. He was fucked up.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You didn't do that memorial or anything.
No, I didn't do any kind of memorial. I mean, that would have been stupid, for me to do. But I miss him. I wish he was still. How great would it be if we were both here talking?
Oh, it'd be phenomenal.
All these guys, they fuck themselves up. Shit.
What are you looking at?
But are you going to be able to do that? The gig with
going
me
to
or not?
Vegas.
I would love to do. I never officially got an offer to do a gig.
What are you
with
talking about? I said it on the tape.
Well, I
was ripping you apart.
No,
and I said, by the way,
cut that out. They cut it out.
They might not have put that part.
They might not have had the whole thing.
Oh no, but I said I'm doing.
I'll open for you anytime you want.
Are you booked July 7th?
Yeah, I'm going to be in Pittsburgh.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what you wanted to say.
Where are you
in
going to be?
Pittsburgh?
He's got sold-out shows.
Where?
Of the Funny Bone in Pittsburgh. The club.
Well, tomorrow I got to do the Improv. Is that a big deal in Florida? That's not a big deal,
but they
right?
pay me well there.
No,
I'm
but listen to me.
go. What?
But it's the Borgata in AC. This is hometown.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I
call it a fucking Funny Bone and say, be happy I'm there.
Excuse me, Dice. I don't mean to speak for Artie, but Artie's going to be in Pittsburgh with Dustin Diamond. Screech.
He's opening for him.
That's right. Screech from Saved by the Bell. What's the matter with you?
You doing a Borgata July 7th?
Yeah, call it a Funny Bone. Tell him I gave you the okay.
That's not going to fly, Dice. Come on.
No,
All right,
what do you mean? You could do. Florentine does it all the time.
Florentine?
Yeah, he cancels gigs and he comes with me.
To work with Dice, Jimmy opens for Dice a lot.
Yeah, Florentine and the little boy, Jameson.
Is it one show?
The little boy.
It might be, but this is what I'm saying. This is because
Artie, what are you saying? You're gonna bail out on Pittsburgh?
Maybe I could work something out.
You call him, go, look, who are you? You're the funny bone.
Nah, but the guy's been good to me over
Who
the
gives
years.
a fuck for
pays
him?
me
He's
really
a club
well.
owner. It's a club owner. That's not real show, but you're on Kimmel. That's major shit. You're on the stage show.
This is major
No, this is what I'm
You're
saying.
sold out, though, in Pittsburgh.
It's been sold out
can't walk
for
away
a
from
Yeah,
the
he's got
show.
2 shows.
Yeah.
So
can't.
what? You postpone.
Oh.
You know what I
didn't
mean?
know
You
that could be done.
postpone. You don't cancel out.
Because the 7th is a question mark. Maybe I could do it. Yeah, maybe I could do it. I'll let you know.
Now I want to see if you call me back.
Well, yeah, do I have permission? You ever say call you back? I don't have your
say it
phone
every
number.
time. Call me back.
I don't have
Give
your
me your
phone
phone
number.
number.
Because
Yeah.
never leaves a phone
He's got my number.
I do not. You never
You know
leave
why
a
you
phone
got
number.
it? Because I call on my cell phone. Because my regular phone won't get through to you.
Well, I don't know. I could just call that number that's on there out of nowhere.
I called you 100 times, and I'm not talking the ambient calls. I'm talking the normal calls when I tell you what to do
All
with
right,
the
you two
fucking
work
girl.
this out.
I'll get your number from
I got
you know
to
what I
take
mean?
a break.
What-
Dice, listen to me.
All right.
I got to wrap up.
So did you like the show? I got to know.
Did I like what?
The show yesterday. I put a lot of work into
I didn't hear
it.
it.
How don't you hear
I
it?
heard,
You're the
I heard you
boss.
ragging on Ralph. That was hysterical, but I didn't hear the whole. I didn't even know you were on. What do you think? I listened to the channel
Benji,
24
did
hours
you
a
hear
day.
it? We didn't get to talk. Fred, did you hear any of it?
Anybody hear it?
We have to go to sleep,
Yeah, we have to
Dice.
sleep.
You didn't
We go to
listen?
sleep.
I'm going to tonight.
I'm gonna hear it tonight.
We're going to hear it tonight.
Did you hear your new nickname? Did I get Triple B? And why did I give you that name? Because you stood up like a man. You didn't back down. It was great seeing you.
Guys, great
I got
seeing
to
you.
get out of here. How long are you going to keep me
That's
here?
what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
And I'm going to get out of here, too. We got to get to the news, Robin. I want to thank Andrew
We've
Dice
already
Clay.
done the show. The show's over.
Yeah, we're gonna,
I thought we're not even on the air now. This is a goof.
They probably took
You
us
did
off.
the ultimate effect on me, you fucking guy.
Who should I call about this up? Do you want me to call you directly? What number
My
should I
number
call?
doesn't come up. Let me just write it down.
Yeah, because I don't know what number to call.
Don't give it to him.
Don't give it to him.
Dice, good to see you again. Just wanted to come in and say hello.
You know, I try to pay attention, but you're all the way over there.
Don't
so I'm
even
like,
worry about that. I know when to chime in.
she's not shy. I'm not writing a book. It's a phone
Just
number.
give it. I'll take care of it. Just write a little.
Howard, I'll put you a sandwich over here.
Thank you, brother. Dice, I'm going to go do the cans.
Okay.
Good seeing you, brother. Thanks.
Good seeing you. All right. Go ahead. Do what you got to do.
Hey, seriously, man. Thanks for doing the roast, brother.
No.
That was.
I can't
That
believe-
really meant a lot to me.
Because I would talk to
Having that tape is
Jameson.
real cool for me.
Listen to me. I would talk to Jameson.
Yeah.
Joke effects. I'm writing my number.
Everything's
down.
on tape.
Benji, I want you to know I gave you that name because you did stand up. Really. With that message I left Gary about you, I meant that.
Thanks,
Because nobody ever did that. I mean, you kept the eye contact, you just... I was like looking at you going, there's really... I understand commitment like nobody, and you committed. You wouldn't have cared if I came around and dragged you through the room. You were willing to do that for the goof. And that's why I said I can't let this guy be called that name in the street. And I actually had my kids on the phone. I go, what if I give him a new name? We call him the Triple B, Big Balls Benji. You know, and they go, that's a good name, Triple B, Dad. It's better be, you know, I got a girl's going to walk down the street with him. They'll be go, oh, there's Big Balls Benji. Rather than, you know, the other. But that's it. But you stood up. I liked it. And let me tell you, I've done 1 million radio shows. Nobody stands up. You know, and you did, and that's why you didn't get shit from me again. You know, you got to give guy credit when he's good. Serious. Come over here. Come over here.
Oh,
What am I
hi.
gonna do with him? What am I gonna do with him now? We just made up.
Oh. I'm in the middle of this. What is
Do me a favor, get out of here.
All right.
Do me a favor, get out of here, man.
You too.
Guy, trying to get in there. No, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I don't know.
Get out of here.
He just grabbed me and said,
No,
come
no,
in.
I'm not doing this, Menage. It's
I respect
that.
that.
Come here, come here.
George is in there. I'm not. What have you got against me?
Nothing at all. I loved your show. I love everything. But, you know, this is like a thing with me and him. What are you doing?
Oh, all right.
Get your hands off it. He only goes around with the... No. The star is in the middle. I'm the star.
That's right. All right.
I'm the legend.
So I'll make you the middle.
You're a movie star. I'm the legend. Remember that.
All right. Yes, sir.
All right, here I am with Big Balls Benji. And, you know, my new buddy over here from the show Star Trek, right? Say something to him. Give him a hug, Benji. Give him a little hug. Go ahead. Go ahead. You know what? You just ruined everything we were. I had a great time in there. Today, I compared to the first appearance. It was that loose, and there was a lot of fun, but there was some serious questions, so I enjoyed it.
So what's going on with you and Artie now? You got a chance to hear his rebuttal to you at the roast. What'd you think about that?
Funny.
Thought he did a good job?
He had no choice.
How come?
Because when you roast somebody, the whole idea is you destroy them, and then they get to destroy all the guests. The beauty of it was, I wasn't even here.
So you think that was kind of a cheap shot that you weren't here, but you just had to do it?
It wasn't a cheap shot, I just wasn't here.
Now, what do you think about Howard? He hasn't heard your new Sirius show yet.
Yeah, I'd like him to hear it. I think he'll enjoy it. I think I did the best you could for a first time ever hosting your own show.
You seem kind of pissed at him, though, that he didn't, you said he's the boss man. He should have heard it.
Yeah, I would have liked it if he heard it. But he heard some of the stuff.
Okay.
You know, and he enjoyed it.
Now, you also made up with Benji. It seems like you guys are completely, on the mend.
For now.
For now?
Yeah, for now we've made up.
So you kind of respect how you gave him that...
I respect that he came up against me toe-to-toe. I'll respect anybody for that.
Cool. So things are looking good between you and Artie and Benji right now.
The show, yeah, everything seems to be, copacetic. You know what I mean?
I hear you, man.
Now get away from me. How much of this I got to do?
Mark, you're on the air.
Hey now.
Hey now.
Hey, can you put JD in control of the programming on Howard 101? I don't know who the fuck is doing it, but is doing a horrible fucking job.
Tim's the program director.
Tim, can we have him in for a little sit down and see what the fuck he's thinking about the programming?
What don't you?
Well, I mean, you interrupt the fucking programming with this Abe and Louie, whatever the fuck his name is, and then he decides, or you decide to pull off Big Black Show. I mean,
we didn't pull off Big Black Show. Those guys won't come on because they didn't get paid. For some reason, Sirius has people on a 60-day plan for paying them. I'm on the 60-year plan. We found out, but whatever.
All right. I mean,
Tim, you want to come in and defend who Abe was on last night? Well, a lot of people said to us on 101, can you put on some live shows? So we put on Big Black. Well, they'll be back, those guys, as soon as they get paid.
By the way, though, if they stop working, does the 60-day cycle stop at a certain point?
I don't. You're asking the wrong guy.
Because they might have to go through this again.
Hey, Timmy.
Good morning.
What do you say, man?
Black on Black is on tonight at 8 o'clock for 2 hours.
There you go. You see, you were bitching about Tim, and now it's that.
Here we go.
Go ahead. What else?
And then on the Abe Cannon show is somebody we're just trying to develop new talent and look for new things out there. And
Abe's pretty funny.
Yeah, so we're trying stuff.
Especially that guy that they got on there with the deep voice, right, Tim? What's his name?
Bass.
What Bass?
Bass.
I like him.
I don't know. I listened to the show. It sounded like a retarded version of The View.
Well.
I mean, what can I tell you?
All right, so then you tune over to 100 and listen to our replay.
Exactly. Right. I mean, what about Sal and Richard? They got enough material to fill a fucking time slot.
You want to hear Sal and Richard? We'll give them a show.
Please.
All right. I guarantee there'll be complaints about that. Right? You give Sal and Richard
whatever
a show?
you do. Whatever
you do, someone's going to complain about it. Hey, by the way,
yes, sir.
You got to learn how to spell, bro.
What did I spell?
What is the word? First of all, a couple of things.
Well, first of all, let me tell you.
No. This is
okay.
you.
Here, hold on a second. Here,
listen to me.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, you got to get it together. When there's a word you don't know, don't put it in an email. You understand?
Okay, which word was
Sometimes
it?
you got to choose another word.
He goes, in the past, P-A-S-S-E-D.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Oh.
Now listen. No.
No, because spell check.
No,
Seriously.
that is.
No, let me-
P-A-S-T is a word.
I know.
It's not spell check.
But literally, I'm going to
No.
show you something.
Past and past are two words that are.
I know, but when you're typing on an iPhone and you're typing away, and it's like my spell check.
Right, sure. Okay. Listen to me. And
spell check won't catch that because past is spelled correctly.
and how do you spell whirlwind?
Whirlwind?
Yeah, go ahead, spell it.
W-O-R-L-D-W-I-N-D.
Okay.
No.
Now listen to me.
Whirlwind. Oh, I'm sorry.
What?
Huh?
Go, what?
Yeah, okay. You listen. Don't use the word whirlwind.
Okay.
What
did I
he
use that?
put whirlwind in anyway?
He does.
Oh.
Listen
Why
to
are
me.
you
Okay,
using
I'm
that
listening.
word?
You're a bright guy. You're
I
one of
know.
the best programmers I know.
Thank you.
But some words, when I don't know a word, I don't put it in a written
My
note.
head goes too fast.
Whirlwind.
Whirlwind.
World, W-H-I-R-L.
W-H-I-R-L.
World.
Right.
It's not
Okay.
world.
Whirl. I know. Okay, whirl
No,
round.
you don't.
Yes,
World and whirl are two different words.
Got it. Sorry. Yes, sir. Okay, I'm going to
I'm
go
worried
back.
about. No, don't you go anywhere.
Okay. I'm going back to my thesaurus and my dictionary.
Listen, Tim is not alone. There's a lot of people out there, myself included.
I know, and spell check also.
No, that is not spell check.
Well, no.
That has nothing to do with spell check.
I want to show you an example.
I know when it's spell check. I know all about that.
Okay.
Come back here. Where are you going?
No, I gotta go.
I'm not done with you.
I got things
What
to
am I
do.
going to do? Get over here.
I got things to do.
Come here.
Where's he doing?
You better run out and study spelling.
He always carries on with that spell check. Spell check is not going to catch a word that's spelled correctly.
I love Tim.
Actually, I'm very upset today. Did you hear about Clarence Clemens?
He had a stroke. I love Clarence. Too bad. Yeah, good dude. Really, every time he came in here, it was great. But, and when he would fawn over you, it was the greatest because you'd be, oh, thank you. You know when a chick's not into you and you're like, I want you to call me when you're in the tub. And you're like, thank you. You're the face of an angel. Thank you very much. You know. I love to cook. Oh, we'll have to make that happen in the year 2057. Poor guy never even got to cook for you. Rob's probably tearing off in her car. He almost ran out of the room. But, he had been in failing health for a while.
Yeah, he's been having some trouble. They were saying last year, I guess it was, that would be his last year touring with the E Street Band. He used to sit most of the concert on stage. He had 2 hip replacements and all kinds of things were going on.
So they said he had a stroke, and I don't know what that means, but stroke,
What do you mean I don't know what that means?
I mean, I don't know if it was mild or very, very intense stroke. You know, there's all varying degrees.
Well, he said he was seriously ill.
No, you know, that sounds like in a coma kind of thing, right? I mean, I don't know.
Just says that it had a big effect.
Oh.
And we don't know what the long term of it is at this
Great
point.
guy. Robin's so cold that she would just be like, now you're a vegetable. I love vegetables. All right, I'll marry you. Poor Clarence. That sucks. You know, getting old and like something like that happening just blows. You know why? Because now he's at the mercy of like everyone, like the hospital, and
Yeah, your life is turned over and put in the hands of
everyone.
other people.
I hope he's okay. I once saw a movie, a guy had a stroke. All he could do is blink one eye. Everything else, he was fucking frozen. And he wrote a whole book blinking his eye. You see this movie?
You told me about that
Holy
movie. I said,
mackerel.
why would I want to go see that?
You know what? If you feel like hanging yourself and you're just not depressed enough, just watch this movie.
I don't know why people watch depressing things
This
like
movie,
that.
this guy had a great life. He's hanging out. He's got a girlfriend. He's got a sports car. He's got everything going for him. He's got a young kid, blah, blah, blah. Driving along. Oh, I don't feel so good. Boom. Next thing you know, he's in the hospital. All he can do is blink one eye. Everything else is completely shut down.
Yeah.
He can think complete thoughts. His mind is intact.
Mind is racing along.
Yeah, but all he can do is blink one eye. And he's all freaked out and everything, and he's locked. He can't talk. He can't do anything. Can't tell anybody anything. If he's got an itch, he can't even scratch it.
I know.
So he starts blinking, and they say to him, okay, blink once for letter A, blink twice for the letter B, and so on and so forth. Z, of course, is
Oh my
26
God,
blinks.
26 blinks.
Yeah.
Forget it.
This guy So he decides to write a book. By the way, the book had I don't think it had any Z's in it. As far as I can remember. The word zebra didn't appear.
Yeah, he just stuck with the first 7 letters.
He changed it to striped horse. But this guy starts blinking. And can now imagine the tedious. Like, okay, the first word. And. Or the. Here we go. Here's T.
T already is way up there.
All right, let's go now. H. E.
Oh, thank God for E.
Wait a second, I think I made a mistake. How do I take that back? Where's my spell check? Can you imagine this guy? He's blinking away, and it gives him purpose,
Well, what else is he going to do? He's laying there all day. Might as well blink a book.
I think if he smacks his head into the wall, it means go back and delete a letter. I mean, I said, I don't even know how he's doing this. And this woman, these even with the blinking, he spelled better than Tim. We have a couple of notorious bad spellers. Who else is a bad speller around here, Gary?
Well, Sal's pretty bad.
Sal's the worst.
Yeah.
Tim could beat him in a spelling bee.
And Steve Brandano could...
oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Where did Steve go to college?
UMass Amherst.
Yeah, that's got to be an easy school then.
Sal says he's smarter than Tim.
No, Tim can beat you.
No way.
Sal, you're the worst speller I've ever seen.
Not a chance in hell, buddy.
Yeah?
Why do you always say you're smart? Because I am.
Oh, you always run into trouble with that.
Trouble. Trouble.
Nice.
NICE.
Oh, wow.
Forensic.
Robin. SHUTUP. Forensic.
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 I think that might be right.
It is. Whenever Tim's ready, I'll do it.
Whirlwind.
WORLD. Whirlwind. WHIRLWIND.
He just heard you do that.
Yeah.
No.
I think it's whirlwind.
No, it's with a D.
Whirlwind.
It's wind with a D.
Yeah,
A wind
whirlwind.
whirls.
I don't know, but I would avoid that in an email. Like, I know I'm not clear on that one. I know whirl, WHIRL, but I wasn't sure if it's win or win. So you know what I do? I go, fast, FAST. I know that word. You read my books, there's no big words in them. Because what the hell? Where am I going to come up with a big word?
Why bother?
Why bother? I have a very limited vocabulary, and I stick to it. That's it. Why would I try words I don't know, especially in email? All right, we'll have a spelling bee between Sal, Steve Brandano, and Tim. Winner gets to keep his job. Sal, rendezvous. He's probably not there. Rendezvous would throw him right over the edge. That's a hard word.
Here he comes. Come on, Sal.
If he gets
Sal's
this,
going to spell rendezvous?
he gets rendezvous, then he doesn't even have to be in the spelling
go,
bee.
Sal.
Rendezvous.
RENDEVOUS. Why are you shaking? Because I want to get this right. Sal's actually, Howard, he's shaking. No, I'm all right.
He's shaking because he's in a bad marriage.
You didn't even get marriage. CUNT.
Oh, wow.
Oh, boy.
Only kidding.
Yeah, no, you're not.
Marriage. I'm FUCKED.
All right.
Would you be shocked to find out there's a Z in rendezvous? I put a Z in there.
No, you didn't.
No,
you
you put
didn't.
an S.
Yeah, RENDEVOUZE.
No. All right, here's an easy one. Scissors.
SCISSORS.
Very good.
Thank you, pal.
Rhythm.
Rhythm. RY. Oh, rhythm. RHYTHM. Wait, rhythm. RHYTHM. RHYTHM.
All right.
Final answer.
All right.
That's wrong. No, it isn't.
No, he had it right.
Isn't there an N at the end of rhythm?
No.
No.
Rich jackass?
RHYTHM. Where's an N? Rhythm and... Fucking... Gary, you're going in the spelling bee, not Sal. No, look. Gary's looking for a computer that will somehow find an N at the end of rhythm.
Doesn't exist.
Gary, what are you thinking? Rhythm with an N.
I could swear we had a music teacher who used to make us learn how to spell it. I could swear there was a rhythm.
That's why he's the music teacher, not the English teacher.
Idiot. Gary. Loser. SAL.
Did Sal ever spell rendezvous right?
Yes.
No, he put an E. He put an E after the Z. All right. What about you got the word judgment?
Judgment's easy. Judge. Oh wait, Judgement.
Nice.
A lot of people don't put the E in.
Bureau? That you can't get.
Bureau. Bureau.
Awesome.
I think he got judgment wrong.
No, Judgement.
Gement.
I'm going to double check with the dictionary. I went to a misspelled words place, and they leave the E out.
Yeah, it's Judgment.
There's no E?
Judge. I think you leave the E out.
You know what?
It goes either
It's both
way.
ways.
It goes either way.
I spell it with an E.
I spell it with an E.
Yeah. All right, Sal. No spelling bee for you.
Get out of here.
Oh, they're arguing with each other. Hey, Sal. Give you one last one. He's got to fight. We got to get one funny one out of him. Colonel, but like the kernel of corn.
Kernel. Well,
right.
Colonel is, as in Colonel Sanders, is with a C, right? It
Yeah.
looks like colonel if you pronounce it.
Go ahead. Let me hear you spell it.
Colonel.
All right, an extra O, but pretty close.
Yeah.
Close enough.
There you go.
I think he spelled colonel. I think. I'm not sure what he spelled.
You held your own before with that little spelling throwdown, if you will.
Absolutely.
Are you tired of being mislabeled as the dumb guy, as the fall guy for all the, history knowledge and spelling and grammar and things like that?
Look, I don't know much about geography. Just didn't care for it. I'm not a pilot. I was making pizza as a kid. That's all I cared about. And as far as history is concerned, it's in the past. I don't remember the last shit I took. And that's how I look at that. But it doesn't mean that I am not intelligent. I'm able to spell. I could spell things. As a matter of fact, I spelled so well that I even beat him.
What do you mean?
Well, when I spelled the rhythm, Gary thought there was an N in it. Are you fucking kidding me? I mean, that is stupid. That right there is stupid. An N in rhythm? RNTNHYN, boy. Rhythm. You know why I think it's rhythm? Because the way his tongue rolls over his teeth, he hears an N. It's rhythm, boy. Rhythm. So.
But oftentimes that's Gary's failsafe, is that when you're ripping on him for maybe some incompetency that's happened during the process of the show, he always goes to your brain power, your IQ, your alleged stupidity.
And he has a 122, and I had whatever I had. It was decent, I'm sure, but I even beat him in the spelling. Twice, as a matter of fact. There was another word, too. No, you got it wrong, but I got it right. So, yeah, I'm pretty good with my spelling. I'm pretty confident about that.
Does it fire you up a little bit when you're the constant fall guy for these types of games?
No, I mean, who wants to be reminded, oh, you know what, here's a situation where we need a retard, call Sal. That doesn't really fire me up, but it was a good opportunity for me to prove that I can indeed spell. I can do a lot of things. Things that you don't know about. Things that you'll be hearing about. I could change the world, my friend.
I believe you.
One letter at a time.
You just got to get in that rhythm.
RNTYTHN. Rhythm. Rhythm, boy.